that is a mountain.
Is it Mount Morador?
Morador. Morador. I think if I slide to the side, you could see.
Oh no, that's Mount Hood. I see. Yeah, that's Timber. I can see Timberline Lodge. It's so weird seeing you come back into frame. I'm still new to the virtual background things. It's great. I appreciate it. And you know what? We haven't fully started yet. Virtual background, there's just a button for it. What do I have? Allow access to my camera roll. Go for it. Oh, here's some food. Here we go. That's my virtual background.
This is how they get you. Now the Chinese can just look at all the pictures on your computer.
Oh yeah, it's Zoom, huh? Zoom's the no, that's gonna be really distracting. Oops. It is fun. You guys get to watch me fiddle with my backgrounds. Here we go. What else? See, this is where I accidentally click one of these dick pics I'm scrolling past, and that's gonna go up on the recording. So sorry everybody if that's what happens. Because I have one ear that sticks out and it just cuts it off because it's like, nah, that's not part of your fucking head.
Yeah, I have no idea what mine looks like because I'm on this teeny tiny thing like this big for me.
So funny. Okay, I'll just switch it around. Cool. Oh man, that's great. So let's talk about your chili. You made this chili, and do you often make veggie chili?
I've done it once before. I just kind of wanted to do it again.
What was was it just I don't really have any meats around right now, or was it?
Yeah, it's cheaper. It's a little bit of a challenge. It's a little practice of sorts because I want to make like a big batch of like real good chili here soon. Yeah, I don't know.
Cool. I had some last night and watched The Beach, that Leonardo DiCaprio movie. You know, it's one of those movies that I was like, man, this movie is really, really good when I was like in high school, and then I watched it again. It was like, it's not right. No, not that well. It's okay. It's just it's like if I were to write a movie. And then this happens, and then what about this? Oh yeah, it'd be really cool if this. I swear to God, the movie is like saying, and then it'd be really cool if this happened. And then it was it was so perfectly like late '90s, I think it was, where it had all these like stereotypical '90s movie shots where like there's kind of like a makeout scene, but it's like kind of Twilight looking, but they go into like low frame rate instead of like a slow motion. It's just a weird thing that's kind of like a trope of that time. It was a weird book, but it's fine. It's a popular movie. They did one of those The Bitch. They did one of those shots where it was like close up of Leonardo DiCaprio's face, and he's supposed to be like jumping off a cliff. He's like, whoa. Actually, I think he's going like this. But anyway, it's just a really bad superimposition of his face on a scrolling background of a thing. Well, I think we've kept him waiting long enough. And I mean, it's not a surprise because the fucking screen that everybody's looking at says his name, the episode number, and everything like that. So let's just get him on here, and I'm gonna send him a message right now. Yo. Now is good. Cool. But yeah, all the way from Portland, Oregon, one of the nicest comics I've gotten to meet, to be on shows with, to just hang out with. You know, all the way from Portland, Oregon in 1979, we've got Dylan Jones, everybody. What's up? Oh, you're still Team Board. Hold on, let me rename you. I think I can do this.
I can explain it for the fans.
I'd love it.
So I play stickball, and we had our draw for the championship, and it was fucking Dope. And my computer was the one pointed at the board with everybody's names with what team.
Okay. Oh, team board.
Board.
I thought that was your team name. I was like, what? I gotta know. Like, there's team bikes, team board, team fruit boots.
My team name is the Red Heart Chili Peppers, and we had these fucking super dope ass. We have a fun.
Oh wow!
Because it's like whatever suit you are is the team you're on, and I was on the Hearts, and we did a battle of the slams. We had like a fun band name pun thing. So we had the Red Heart Chili Peppers, Club Lime. Iron Spaden and the Neil Diamonds.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Iron Spaden. I don't get that one as far as baseball.
It's a band thing more than a.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Iron Maiden, but
yeah, no, yeah.
Because
that's good. So you play baseball now?
I play stickball. It's
okay.
Baseball.
Like, do you do it in the street?
No, we play at a elementary school playground.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just like it's baseball, but with like you don't run the bases, and you play with tennis balls and wooden dowels, and you
sounds so great.
Pitch to your own team. It's all about the party. Every city has like their own signature beer that they like to do, because fun trick. If you put if you get a tube of tennis balls, you take two of them out and you keep one in, a tall boy can fits perfectly. It lines right up to the top.
Oh, wow. Nice. That is a
pint of beer.
That's pretty great. Aren't they usually see-through?
They have some labeling on them, but yes, they are usually see-through. And it's pretty suspicious. Everybody drinking out of tennis ball tubes. They're like, why does everybody have their own tennis ball tube?
So is that just like a group of people got together and they're like, we could just play stickball?
Yeah,
I
guess it started like in like the 50s in New York, probably sooner than that, honestly. But
like as far as like you and your group.
It's the YFS Stickball League. If you want more information, you can go to yorkfieldstickball.com. There's a whole website.
Oh wow.
And, yeah, dude, it's pretty sweet. But yeah, that started in 2009. We've been doing it for 11 years now. I haven't. I've been playing for 3. So are we on? Are we doing the podcast?
This is the nice flow of everything. I just got really interested in the stickball once you said that. Then I kind of got off track of everything else.
It's my new favorite thing. I'm more of a stickballer than a comedian at this and during these times.
That's pretty badass. Have you done any like online shows or anything like that?
No. I did like a Zoom open mic once and was like, this is whack as fuck.
Yeah, that seems like it'd be really hard to do. I haven't done one. Emma's done a few, and she's like, it's okay. It's just different. You got to learn how to deal with it. But it seems
I don't want to do it.
Dude, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But
I like the backyard stuff. That kind of scratches the itch enough.
Yeah, there's actually 5 open mics a week here in Portland.
Oh dang.
Yeah, dude, where like they're all outdoors, and I mean, social distancing is kind of hard to do because people want to go to the open mics.
Yeah, and that's why none of the open mics, like even here, like a lot of the stuff isn't really, we don't talk about it on Facebook. We just kind of keep it to like, hey, you should go to this thing.
I guess I blew up the spot. I'll tell you guys off mic where they are and how to sign up and shit. But yeah,
that'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, I'd be interested in that for sure.
I just bring my own microphone and fucking just sanitize before and after, and stand way off to the side and chain smoke cigarettes until it's my turn. Kind of just regular open mics.
I just keep going to these, and I keep really close to people and talk straight into their face, and they talk straight into my face, so I can hopefully catch it and just be done with this whole thing.
Yeah, dude. I kind of I'm one of the disposables. I've been an essential worker this whole fucking time, so I've kind of just resigned myself to like, I'm gonna get it eventually, dude. Like, I have to leave the house every fucking day. I have to leave.
Or maybe you already had it.
I could have already had it. I mean, I did the antibody test, and No COVID for old D Jones. But
how do you get those?
Nice.
how do you get those? You got to know a guy. I'll tell you off mic, huh?
All right, cool. Don't want to blow up the spot or nothing.
No, dude. I mean, I just went to Zoom Care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got Zoom Care, Zoom shows. Zoom is taking over the world. I tell you what.
No shit.
I really has. I didn't expect it.
I haven't done this yet. Hold on one second. Hey, hello everybody. Thank you for being here with us on the Podchaost. I'm your host Chad Johnson. Right over here on this side, Emma Jonas. Everybody.
Hello.
I am. Oh,
and
wow.
over there in Morador, I think is where it is on Mount Olympus. I think is what that is. Zach Chappell. Everybody.
Oh, that's that.
It's
one
actually
mountain, right?
It's a what?
That says like that Swedish mountain or something. What's that? What's that mountain called?
I think it's Fuji.
Oh, Fuji. Well, who the fuck cares? Honestly, the second I tried to guess what mountain that was, I was like, nobody gives a fuck.
I think it's Mount Doom from Legend of Zelda.
Okay. So you did tell me earlier that that's Mordor, but
it's at Mount Rushmore. It's from the side. It's a side of Mount Rushmore you never see.
Yeah, it's the dark side of Rushmore.
What side?
Yeah, all the founding fathers had really pointy butts.
Yeah, I feel like now that I'm really seeing the like what I look like on the Zoom thing, I got these walls are a bit too bare. All right, I got to get some posters.
Yeah, there's not much personality to them unless you just don't have much of a personality.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I nest in my relationships. Okay, that's where I do my nesting.
You put your Reservoir Dogs posters up on your partners.
You know, ironically enough, I gotta show you guys something.
I want to see it.
I know there's a show and tell, but I gotta show you something.
No, anything you want to do.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I don't know either. I mean, I have this.
I do have a Reservoir Dogs poster.
Oh my god.
Homemade,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I make sketches with Cam Strong and Thomas Lundy. Check them out. And I mean,
how do we check them out?
Those people, not the sketches. We haven't released any of the sketches yet, but just a little teaser for you that poster will be included in one of the sketches. And I kind of liked it so much. I thought the bit was so funny that I just kept it on my wall.
Yeah, that's a good decor.
That's
super
wrong too. Did you guys know there was an O in Reservoir?
Yeah, you had to fit it in.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs.
I thought it was like a reservoir. I never really. I've only ever heard it said, never written. Honestly,
is it RESO?
Honestly, I'm looking at the poster.
RESO.
No, it's RESERVIOR or V.
If I had to guess, if I had to guess, gun to my head in a spelling bee, I'd spell it RESVOOR. RESVEOOR. Reservoir.
Yeah, you know what? I think that would make spelling bees more fun if they just pointed a gun at every kid's head.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'd watch it.
Oh my god!
I'd finally watch a spelling bee.
Yeah.
Wow, I would have died in third place in fourth grade.
Little Brazilian kids would be like, "I got this."
Wait, you were in a spelling bee, Emma?
I was in a few spelling bees.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have that spelling bee look about you.
Thank you. That's my aesthetic, spelling bee participant.
You got a spelling bee chic going on.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at Scrabble, you know.
So how good were you? Did you do good in those spelling bees?
Well, in fourth grade, I got third place after 2 fifth graders. So you tell me.
I would say that's very good. Worthy of a golf clap.
Emma, the word is pneumonia.
Pneumonia. Can you use it in a sentence?
Don't you fucking give me pneumonia.
And what's the origin?
Greek.
Yeah, actually, it probably is. The pneumonia. PNEUMONIA. Pneumonia.
Sure.
That's correct.
That's
That's correct.
Yeah,
I looked it up.
Still got it,
I had to
baby.
Google it. I had to Google it, but I got it.
Oh wait, did I even get to you, Zach? No, I did this. Zach Chappell on the ones and zeros over there.
Yeah, you did.
Oh
Hey.
yeah.
And then did I get to Dylan?
No.
Oh, okay, and special guest this week, Dylan Jones, everybody,
Hey,
all the way from
everybody.
Portland,
I
Oregon.
have a neck beard, but
Is
I
it
pull it off.
It's
yeah.
working.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a shadow, so yeah, I guess that counts. You have a good enough jawline, right? That's what it seems like.
That's what it is. I feel like the neck beard, it's only a bad look if it's just like your second chin beard is really what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like this action right here on my face hides the like barely any sort of definition right here. There's like not much going on.
Chad, don't talk about yourself like that.
So then it's the opposite. So like you have the definition, you can do it down here and it works just fine. But if you don't, you gotta go up here.
You gotta
'cause
go
down
up.
here, it would look so weird on me down here. Oh man.
Yeah, you gotta separate the chin from the neck is the
Yeah.
is the main idea.
Zach's had a Abraham Lincoln beard before. That was pretty good.
Oh, it's one of my favorite costumes, to be honest. No one dresses up as old presidents.
Okay, yeah. Well, I actually have a Halloween party that I'm going to be attending. 10 people only, and I don't.
That's fun all the time.
You guys should help me come up with a costume idea. I was thinking sexy cowboy.
Obama.
You could
I'm
combine
all right.
those. Sexy Cowboy Obama.
Sexy Cowboy Obama.
that was the name of my punk band in high school. So,
They'll just think you're the guy from Blazing Saddles.
Prescient.
Have you done Jesus? Have you done Jesus before?
I've never done Jesus. I did do Dilly Nelson once, where
Oh, that's pretty good.
I dressed up like Willie Nelson and we
With
just-
your hair and some braids.
yeah, we put some blonde extensions in because this isn't really long enough. Willie Nelson's got hair down his back, you know.
Mm-hmm. And once you start braiding it, it kind of gets a little shorter because it's all twisted up.
Shorter, you know, it's got to
Yeah, dude. I know about it.
A lot of it.
This guy knows.
Hmm.
So other than stickball, have you gotten into any other like quarantine hobbies or rituals?
Are you familiar with a game called Stardew Valley?
Yeah.
Heard of it.
Y'all should see my motherfucking farm. It's phenomenal, dude.
What do you play on?
I have a PlayStation 4.
Okay.
And I was playing Stardew Valley for a long time, and then I recently discovered PlayStation Now, which is fucking unbelievable, dude.
We have it. It's great.
You guys got it.
We
Hell
use
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I used to play Katamari.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been playing the beauty of PlayStation Now is that there's no buyer's remorse. So you can play these unbelievably shitty games and have fun playing the game because you didn't pay money for it, and you don't have to wait until you go back to fucking Blockbuster to get a different one or anything like that. So
yeah, it's really cool.
yeah, I played Handball 2016. Just as bad as it sounds, I'd say.
I played a dodgeball game on there that was actually pretty fun.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. See, that's the beauty of PlayStation Now. You're finding out maybe a dodgeball game could be good.
Who knew?
Is this an ad read?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And back to the Podchaost.
Yeah, if you pay me $60 a year, I'll give you my PS Now password.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And
pays for itself.
Isn't that just how much you pay for it?
Pays for itself, like Dylan's. It doesn't pay for itself, but somebody else pays for it for me.
Yeah, I guess then it's crowdsourced.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you get
Venmo me.
Yeah.
Adam Jonas. I actually don't know what it is right now.
it's Venmommy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's clever.
Venmommy and Venmommy.
Yeah. That's been done. Every great idea I've had for usernames has been done.
I just realized that like Emma was telling me that you can change your is it Venmo? You can change your Venmo name whenever you want to.
Yep.
And so yeah, I had no idea. I mean, I don't do Venmo that much, but like that just blew my mind that there's a service that you can be an at something and you can change it whenever you want to. So like, what if if I had my name, which I don't know what it is on there, say it's Chad, and then I change it to like the Podchaost if I'm ever doing something like that, and then somebody takes at Chad. In the meantime, what if I try to change it back to at Chad?
Probably could.
So like someone can jump in on your name if you're. Ooh.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think your Venmo name should have Chad a V8.
Should have Chad.
You should have Chad a V8. Come on, guys. Let's do
pretty
this.
good. That's
Come
pretty
up with
good.
some
like
more
it.
Chad puns, huh?
You Chad me at hello.
Yeah,
That's a
there
good
you
one.
go.
That's a good one.
Oh man,
You do that. Don't do that.
that's it.
Go.
What? We're not
That's
gonna
all
spend-
of them.
Yeah, we're not going to
Both
spend
of them.
forever staring off into the distance, coming up with puns. Zach, you want to stare off into Mount Olympus and come up with a pun? Huh? How about? Oh my God, his head is now at Mount Olympus.
Chat away.
No, I can't come up with any. I can't think of any.
You can't think of any fun things
What are
that
puns?
have bad in it or bad. Ooh, Chad boys for life. There you go.
Chad Boys 2.
Oh yeah.
Just like Chad Boys 2.
Chad boys.
Oh, that's so fun.
Oh man, Chad to the bone. There you go.
So I played Stardew Valley for about 20 minutes, and then it started like clicking all these switches inside of me. And you ever played Terraria?
No, but I've heard it's very similar to Terraria.
So Terraria is like one step toward Minecraft from Stardew Valley, away from the Animal Crossing aspect of it. So, which I would really jive with really well, and so that's why I haven't started playing Stardew Valley, because I think I'd stop doing so many things.
Yeah, it really became a problem. It became honestly an issue where I put in the first like 2 weeks I had Stardew Valley, I put in like fucking 50 hours.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like,
Those are the hours you need to be pro. That's what you need to do to go pro.
And I had a full-time job, so it really was like fucking get home from work. I'm like thinking about it all day at work and shit. Like fucking, Oh my God, I can't wait to make that fucking mayonnaise press.
Dude, I used to wake up at like 4 a.m. so I could play Terraria before I went to work.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, I got like 400 hours into that game, and then it was like, I would have done something else, like, and probably completed projects and stuff like that had I not done that.
But you can't.
My base was pretty cool.
You can't weigh yourself down with what you could have done with all of the time you wasted playing video games, because you will shoot yourself in the face.
Yeah.
That's more time.
Oh, you know what? I just got your Halloween costume. You're gonna be Gandhi.
Oh, Gandhi? So
Yeah, dude.
shave my head is basically what you're saying.
Nah, you could put on a bald cap.
There you go. Yeah. Why Gandhi though? There's got to be a good reason.
I don't know. You just spit out like life facts. Like you can't worry about the time rather spent. Just go around the whole night doing that type of shit.
Oh yeah, and just annoying everybody. That sounds great.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wear a robe at the coldest time of the year.
Dude, I fucking hate that. Honestly, I don't like Gandhi.
Whoa, hot take.
He was kind of a dick, wasn't he?
Yeah, I've heard he was a dick, but then also, it's like I don't like these like fucking like big philosopher types, because they get away with fucking like blowing minds without ever really saying anything of substance. Nothing they say is tangible. They're always just like, a bird in the bush is a butterfly if you really think about it. It's just like,
Yeah, dude, that's why QAnon's killing right now.
yeah, give me some fucking tools. I want tools, not just fucking quips. Gandhi, figure it out. I'm sorry.
I think he listens to the show, actually.
You really called him out.
Yeah.
Big fan.
He took
Big fan.
taking down Gandhi.
I thought he set himself on fire in the Vietnam War.
He used to come
good
to the
riddance
shows.
is what I say. The Buddhist community hates me right now, but you know what?
Wait, from this or from before this? You have like
No, they've always hated me. This is where this is all coming from. Is that the Buddhists have been quibbling, if you will.
So you came from Utah. How did right? You grew up in Utah.
Oh yeah, that's right, baby.
Was there any part of
Beehive State, motherfucker? Save the
Beehive
bees.
State?
It's the Beehive State.
Were you a Mormon?
No, but I mean, as much as somebody who grew up in Utah could not be Mormon, you know, because it's impossible to grow up with all of every authority figure being a Mormon, every teacher, every principal. The only people who weren't Mormons in my life were my parents. And so it's kind of, you know, you get indoctrinated into it. It's like growing up in a cult and being like, I don't follow these crazy motherfuckers, but what are you gonna do? I'm in the cult.
Gave you this nice robe and this
What are you
fancy
gonna-
underwear.
But yeah, I mean, Mormon chicks, they won't let you put it in their vaginas, but the other holes are open for business. It's God's loophole.
Boob
beautiful.
jobs.
Yeah, and I really capitalized on the whole like "fuck you, dad" aspect of the whole thing. You know, like I got a lot of ladies just to piss off the dad.
Nice of you to help them out.
Did he want you to be gay?
No, their dads, not mine.
Oh, their dads.
My dad was giving me high fives because he's kind of a dirtbag.
Like,
Wow,
He's like,
wait a
nice
minute.
work, son. Can't wait for teenage pregnancy to ruin your life.
was this during the threesome or?
Yeah, how many butt babies do you have?
I've got I would say 2 maybe. I never really put it in anybody's butt when I was in high school. But I mean, there were girls who were doing it, but like that's not really my thing. It's too much stress, honestly. Butt sex is a lot of stress. You know, I just want to. There's a perfectly fine hole right above it, and so much of it is just like, ooh,
Or below it.
ooh, hold on, wait. It's annoying. Then you finally get in there, and then they're just like, just leave it in there, just hold it. I don't like it.
Okay, be done.
Yeah, they're just like, oh no, don't move now that it's in there. Don't move.
All right, you did it. Okay, are you happy? Can you be done now?
Yeah.
It's never
Way to
been
go.
my idea. It's never been my idea. So is that what this podcast's all about? Just butt fucking? Is that
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
If I
this
had
is
my
the-
way.
This is the segment.
Wait,
So
can I
what
say
took
one thing
you-
real fast
Yeah.
about
dude.
butt fucking before I have to say it later?
Please.
Okay, so I've always had this thought. Do you think anyone's ever been fucked in the butt and some male excrement has been deposited into said butt and it gets pushed out and finds its way into the other hole, the perfectly fine hole right above it, and then from that it creates a little shit baby?
Back. You gotta
Oh,
wipe
that's
front
good.
to
Yeah, that's
back.
why you have to wipe front to back. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because of
the
the
reason.
sperm. Not anything to do with the poop at all. It's just sperm in your vagina.
Yeah,
That's it.
I think we solved it.
Yeah, there it is. Never happened.
A lot of
But I'm
babies
sure
get
there's
shit
been
on them
some
right
frosted
away.
tips in the toilet before. I'm sure there's been some frosted tips in the toilet.
Oh yeah.
Frosted tips.
Yeah, poop with.
I assume like
Oh, okay, no, I get that. I
Oh
was thinking hair, and I was like, I don't even understand. Like,
no, it's called a metaphor, bud.
yeah,
Wow.
I get it.
So literary.
Yeah, not to brag or anything, but I got that Utah education, so I know what I'm talking about.
So, what took you out to Portland? Or the Northwest
Stand-up
at all?
comedy, dude. I moved to Portland to be a stand-up comedian,
Oh, cool.
and it has failed so far. I mean, I guess I'm a stand-up comedian, but what does that even mean now? We just do
Yeah.
Zoom podcasts? Is that what stand-up comedians do now?
You're a
No.
stand-up comedian personality now.
Yeah. So I've been getting into porn. I'm a porn actor now.
Oh, cool.
That's a
Right.
joke.
have you been
That
in
was
anything I
kind-
might
yeah,
recognize you
Oh, have you been in anything that I may have seen?
in? Anything with large black women?
Yeah.
Sweet. Was there any other cities on your list when you moved to Portland, like that you wanted to go to start stand up?
Yeah, I was looking at San Francisco. Mainly, I was just like Googling like what city has the most open mics, and then also weighing that with like how capable am I to be able to pay rent. And I landed on Portland because while San Francisco had just as many open mics as Portland did, San Francisco's like the most expensive city to live in the whole United States. So I went. Oh, and I had a buddy who lived in Beaverton that he moved to Beaverton when we were in high school, and I crashed on his couch. Paid $350 a month to sleep on his couch.
Nice.
So yeah, Portland's real cheap to live in, guys.
You let you use the bathroom and everything?
Oh, that was an extra 50.
Mm.
Every new amenity is an extra tack on, and then you're just
It's like, yeah, you can have the couch for $350, but it's going to cost you $400 to use the bathroom.
Like Spirit Airlines.
What's the thing with Spirit Airlines?
Their tickets are really cheap, but then if you want to do anything else, like bring a bag or
right,
they just charge extra for everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know how like when you fly on a plane, you get to bring like a backpack and then like a suitcase that you can put in the overhead compartment and shit.
Yeah.
Well, for Spirit Airlines, you have to pay for that overhead compartment space.
Okay.
But the backpack's still free.
I fucked up. Somebody bought me a fucking Spirit Airlines ticket, and I had a duffel bag and a backpack, and they were like, "Motherfucker, that's gonna be $60." And I'm like,
"Motherfucker, it's really expensive.
I am shoving it all into one bag and throwing my duffel bag away."
That's what they do.
I lost a good pair of board shorts that day.
Oh, rough.
Did you have to put on like 3 shirts over each other and like a couple pairs of underwear and a couple pairs of shorts over?
You know, in hindsight, I could have just put the board shorts on. But I threw
them away. Why am I flying in this plane without pants on?
Yeah.
So you really just were in a spot where you were like, well, I'm going to go to whatever city and go do stand-up there. That's really cool.
Yeah. Well, you know, like I've been all
It's
over.
really interesting.
Like I've lived in Massachusetts and Colorado before as well. But yeah, I don't know. I started listening to podcasts. I've always loved stand-up comedy, but then it always just seemed like some unattainable thing to happen, you know? I always I had this idea that like some guy in a suit was just approach somebody and be like, "You're funny, kid. I'm going to make you a star." But that's not how it goes. And podcasting was kind of what got me into it, whereas like I listened to some podcasts and comedians would talk about how they started out, and that's when I learned that you go to open mics. There, I didn't even know comedy open mics existed. I thought that was just a music thing.
Yeah, I listened to. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I listened to a lot of podcasts just before I started the same way, and that was the one consistent thing you hear every comic talking about, because like when podcasts first started, every comedian was being interviewed on like every bit, like, when did you start comedy? How did you start comedy? What did you do to start comedy? Like all these different things. And one consistent through line was you have to just do it. That's the only thing to do.
Yeah.
That's it. Just do it. That's cool.
And I'd always assumed that like everybody was already really good. Like Eddie Murphy was funny the first time you got on stage. And then I learned that, everybody sucks when they start.
And also, sometimes they suck even if they've been doing it for a long time. I love stories of famous comedians bombing.
Oh yeah, that's always really encouraging. Yeah. Like one time I went and saw Todd Glass at Helium, and he had Daniel Tosh as his secret feature, and
cool.
It was so great to see. And Daniel Tosh was like working on a new hour. He was like working on jokes, and it was really encouraging to see Daniel Tosh tell bad jokes, because it was like, oh fuck, even this guy bombs. But it was also simultaneously discouraging in the way of like, fuck, even when I'm even when I'm hot shit, I still have to write good jokes to get people to laugh.
Yeah, you'll be hot, but you'll still be shit.
Mm-hmm. Well said.
The whole puzzle aspect of it, like when I'm really into the whole writing thing and finding the right way everything goes together, like that really is one of the best parts of it. So like if you have that kind of interest, then it probably just doesn't go away. It's probably consistent throughout. Where's your computer's upstairs? Not here.
What's up? Taking care of business, huh?
Oh no, I'm getting it. Okay, she's getting it. Cool. Thank you.
Is that the Postmates dude? What's up?
No, I'm just getting a different computer.
Oh,
Computer, phone, the TV's on with the big screen of just the feedback. So I can
check you out.
So I
You're
can see
on.
Zach's doing like a lot of like micro reactions to things, and it's fun to see him on the big screen over here. Yeah.
Look, the whole start of this, I was like, "Can Zach see me?" He's just staring off.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, but I have it set up where it just flashes to whoever's talking.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So sometimes
that's how
I
it is.
see you.
That's how that is on my phone, but it has to be different over here because that's the recorder, and that's just showing the big version of that.
The fans love
With this.
how this is Zoom podcast.
Wait.
Fans.
Hold on, I can't hear you now.
This is my first Zoom podcast. I called into.
Did we lose him?
Hold on, Dylan. I can't hear you.
What? Say it ain't so.
Hold on. I don't have. Wait.
Can you hear me now? Well, I guess,
There it is.
I guess we're going laptop mic, huh?
Yeah, you're back now. Oh, is that what happened?
I don't know. My cool microphone that's taped to a mic stand.
The tape was just out of frame. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, I love that.
Hey, I want to look professional on my first big Zoom podcast, huh?
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, we're huge.
Oh my god, that's great.
Everything. We got the second computer.
Oh yeah. So hey, if you were to like gun to the head once again, just like a spelling bee, if someone were to say, do you think we're going toward a utopia or dystopia? Which one would you go? Which path would your brain go down?
Oh, dude, dystopia. Gut feeling dystopia. I think like why would the human race be any why would how we treat each other ever change? Like it's just like everything else, like fucking everything dies and decomposes. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like why wouldn't society also die and decompose?
Yep. That's a really well put way.
Wow, really? Because I just
To
fucking
go.
do that. I don't even think about stuff like that.
Well, that
I'm
makes
kinda
sense.
getting-
And what's that?
Oh, I'm kind of getting like you guys ever see Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers?
Oh,
Is
I've
that
seen
the trees one?
the Two Towers.
Yeah. So at the Battle of Helm's Deep where they're like it's almost lost, and then they have the flashback where it's like at dawn, look to the east, and then all of a sudden Gandalf appears riding over the hill with a bunch of badasses, and they just go on a slaughtering spree. Remember that part of the movie?
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the narrative that we've been driven for a long time in this whole so-called random existence we live in. That's actually a predetermined simulation that we've been plugged into.
Uh-oh, Zach. Save it for our conspiracy podcast.
But you know what the thing is though is that like even if like my gut feeling is like it's probably going to be all fucked up, is like you can what are you just going to not try and make it not happen?
Yeah, doesn't that suck? It's like
Negatives, but I feel like you got me where it's like like we still have to try.
yeah.
So, what, are we all just going to just like well I guess let's just all shoot each other in the face at that point, like
Yeah, and there's so many people that are
you can't if you don't believe that that you couldn't like it could be better.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody believes that it can be and hopes that it would be, but there's a lot of like litter. Hopefully people take to society like they took to litter for 2 weeks when it was like trash tag or whatever it is.
Yeah, I remember that. What happened to that?
Why isn't it just like I mean,
Oh, they cleaned up all the trash.
oh, they're done. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Right.
every single piece of trash.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me look outside. Nope.
I'm
but
making
yeah,
it right now.
yeah.
We're all more.
Yeah. That's the thing that the movie Children of Men is what is one of those things where it's like oh no, people don't have kids anymore, but there is a movie where it's illegal to have kids, I believe, and that's one of the things that it feels like it almost needs to happen. So it's like
Right now, dude.
Yeah, we gotta stop like making more, and then but I mean,
I think I read somewhere that the for the first time, like the population's starting to go down. Like more people are dying than people are making babies.
Hell yeah.
Babies are being made.
Love
I forgot where I read that, but
it's not happening in Utah. I'll tell you that much.
I think you read that in Return of the King.
Dude, I had a physics teacher.
It's Return of the Jedi.
I had a physics teacher, like the guy who taught me about how fucking science works, was like a super fucking Mormon with like 8 kids. It was
So did he believe both ways?
I don't know. I assume he just believed that God made electromagnetic waves and he created all these rules or whatever, you know?
Okay. There's always that's
I heard
fine.
he made rainbows.
It's fine.
Sure. But you know, one cool thing is I turned him on to TED Talks. He'd never I was the first guy to show him what a TED Talk was, and it blew his fucking mind. He was like, dude, I spent all night last night watching all the TED Talks.
Wow.
Fucking nerd.
Look at me now, baby. He'd be disappointed.
It's a lot of TED Talks.
Hey, do you guys want to hear what's going to happen to the population in the next century?
Fuck yeah.
So if it continues at this rate, this is what it says on Science Daily. With widespread sustained declines in fertility, the world population will likely peak in 2064 at around 9.7 billion and then decline to about 8.8 billion by 2100. About 2 billion lower than some previous estimates.
Oh, that's still
so on the decline.
It's too many people.
We're flattening the curve. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's great. Just have one. Just have one kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Just for a little bit, just until we need kids again.
Yeah, just have one fucking kid. That's just math, baby. You just have one kid, and we'll figure this whole overpopulation thing out. You can't make people have just one kid.
China tried it.
Fucked up. That's fucked up. And that's why we'll never.
Didn't they successfully do it? I mean, it's illegal, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what do they do? What do they do? What if you're like
forced abortions, dude, and like fucking people hid their kids and fucking gave their kids away just so they would be saved from being fucking murdered. People having pregnancies in secret and shit.
Do you think people, like, when they sent their daughter to school, they're like, oh, don't forget your hot dog, shove that in your pants, go to school?
Oh man, you think they were trying to disguise them as dudes?
Well, there was incentive to do that. There's actually a movie about that called The King of Masks. That's really good.
I thought they were gonna say Mulan.
It's called
that too.
She got game. You want a man?
I'm sorry, but I want to know the real one. What's the real movie?
Oh, it's called The King of Masks.
The King of Masks. Okay.
Yeah, great movie. About this family who adopts away their child because they already have one, and they disguise her as a boy, but it's a girl. And this like street performer who does all this cool mask stuff, but that's really popular. Actually, there are videos of people doing that. It's really cool. They like change their masks really quickly.
Oh yeah,
it's really neat. So he's like a street performer who does that. He's like this old man who adopts a little boy to become his like protege, but then finds out that he's not a little boy, he's a little girl.
Ooh.
And then he kills her.
And the movie's over 10 minutes in.
I was thinking, how funny would it be if that part in the movie The Beach that we watched last night, you know how they go underwater and they're like, look, the plankton, if you touch, anyway, and so they go underwater and they make out and they start spinning around and making out. And I was like, it'd be so funny if this is where they just like they drown and the movie takes a weird turn, even though it took enough weird turns that it was like that wouldn't have changed much of the movie.
Well, there were times when it would take a weird turn, and then there were times where it's like, oh, something's gonna happen, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like when he drank snake blood and nothing happened.
I
Like
like
when he killed the shark and nothing happened.
Slithers.
I was just gonna say that I like to play the game of like how to make this movie end after the first act. You know, like if Shawshank, if like Andy Dufresne just dies from getting raped by that guy, they beat him to death, and that's
That's it.
I like if he got found not guilty in the very beginning.
yeah.
It just-
Never goes to jail.
Oh man. Star Wars.
Honest, dude.
Oh yeah, I forget that I'm on camera too, and I just like moving around like an asshole.
Oh, don't worry
That's
about that.
a thing.
Yeah.
I almost
That's
took a
comfy.
nap on the couch.
Yeah. I want to know what's behind you, Zach, that you're so ashamed of that you got to put this big, beautiful mountain in.
Nothing. It's just a wall and curtains. It's just boring.
He's in a studio.
I was noticing that
Yeah, I'm reporting live from in front of the White House. That's it. Back to you.
Cool.
Do you guys ever think it's crazy in a movie when they try and kill off the main character in the first like 15 minutes and you're like, he's on the fucking poster. What are you? This is the least believable thing ever.
There is a movie where that happens, where someone's on the poster and then they die. It's what's that movie? Ooh, oh God, it's gonna bother me. It's like Ice Cube or something. He's on the poster and everyone's like, oh shit, Ice Cube, and then he dies in the first 10 minutes.
The other guys? Is it the other guys?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
No.
No, it's older. It's older and it's really
Okay.
bad.
That has a really funny
It's this crazy movie.
Are we there yet?
No.
Ice Cube. Is it Friday?
Oh, that's
With his children.
No,
Now it's Friday.
Oh God, maybe it's not.
Triple X State of the Union.
Oh yeah. Because
I don't
Yeah,
even know what to look up.
He
for
throughout that whole movie, he rides a motorcycle on like a train track. I've seen it, and it's
I wasn't
a monorail.
Triple X to ever try and hit the sequel up.
Yeah,
That's a pretty bad movie.
it was. Yeah,
Like I like smoke better than air.
but yeah, it was really popular though with a lot of people who had like monster tattoos on their neck.
Yeah.
What ones?
You know, like the
I did love the that avalanche scene was cool as fuck. I love a good avalanche scene.
that was that's one of those movies where they did the really bad superimposition of someone's face with stuff happening right behind them, and it's really close to their face, and he's like, oh, because isn't he on a snowboard, right?
Those are the best.
Yeah, the beach has a bad one of those. When they didn't need to, it was unnecessary in the moment, but it doesn't matter, not at all. So do you? I don't know how to bring this up. So you have a joke where you do finger guns.
Uh-huh.
I might have talked to you. Yeah, I might have talked to you about this before.
Guns guy, Chad.
So what?
I'm the finger guns guy.
Yeah. So before I met you, I had a joke with finger guns, and it was kind of like breaking down finger guns a little bit. And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
I did a couple like open mics with you, and I saw you do that, and I was like, oh fuck. Okay, so I was new, and so I was like, I don't want people to think that like anything's happening.
You got to do your finger guns bit right now. Do the bit.
I don't know.
Well, at least describe it more.
That's funny.
I don't remember it that much, but it was like it was kind of breaking down how you do finger guns, and like you can only do standard finger guns, and I don't know, you can't switch out finger guns for any other gun. Kind of like the same
For other weapons.
the same path that you went on, and you can't reload your finger guns. It wasn't. I mean, to me, I was just like, oh well, I saw like a really good version, and you have like a nuclear bomb at the end of yours. That's so like it's such a big like thing, and it's so fucking good.
I still think your jokes are different enough because yours is
Yeah, dude.
about how like you know finger guns is normal, but Like if you were to do, you can't say goodbye with like a bow and arrow, or like you can't. And then I think at the end you stab somebody and then you like take their blood and wash your face with it and do this really funny act out.
Oh, weird. I don't remember.
It's a funny joke and it's totally different.
That is the weirdest thing about the two jokes, though, is that it was like one of the first times, Chad, that you started doing, if I remember right, like serious committed act outs in a joke.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I stole your inspiration for act outs, huh?
No, it was more just
No,
like
he's good at
I saw one that was like, oh, that's how you do it. Like awesome. Like it was more of like I was impressed out of it.
That's how I do it, Chad. You do it a completely different style. You're doing it all like fucking. Mine is like I'm a fucking crazy guy. Like I am doing just the act outs. I'm fucking ridiculous, and you're all like, you have words in it, and like
Yeah, there's.
I don't even remember it. It was I guarantee I haven't done it in like more than 2 years easy.
You should though. It's funny.
I don't remember it.
You know what I really want? Here sometime soon,
No.
Dylan, you should come down to Salem to do
Uh-huh.
a show, and you do your Chad. You have to research your finger guns joke, and we have a good old fashioned joke off.
The archives of your recording.
Yeah, find it. Yeah, just for the wiki. We'll do it for the wiki.
Yeah, for the wiki.
Here you go.
I'm gonna have a Dylan's joke wiki. Why don't I have one of those?
You should. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really useful.
That's great.
It would be useful. Because then everybody can,
It'd be like having your notes in order.
and like claiming them all at the same time.
Yeah.
And Chad, that joke is like emblematic of like how of two completely different styles of comedy. Like you do different comedy than I do comedy, and we're both.
Oh yeah.
And like because like you were talking earlier about how much you like writing a joke and like putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and like I don't write jokes. Like how do you write the finger guns bit that I do? Like
Oh yeah. I mean I say that and it's really interesting to me, but I don't do that kind of stuff. But I know what you're talking about.
and one thing that I wish and I'd love to get better at is like I wish I could just sit down in front of a piece of paper and be like, I'm gonna write comedy. I'm writing stand-up comedy, and I just can't fucking do it, dude. I don't know if
it's hard.
Secure thing of like fucking. I'm not one of those guys who just writes comedy, or like.
Well, like once you get past that first hour or something, that's when you can actually find something in there. But you have to like understand that the first hour is just a throwaway.
Yeah, you have to get the shit out before the gold comes in.
Ugh, that part sucks though.
It does.
We were just talking about that.
Get through it.
Sucks.
I'm like, I suck at comedy. I'm just gonna like fucking go hang out with my friends, and if like a good riff gets something, I'll be like, I'm fucking using that, and then I just put everybody through hell by like writing the joke by just like one seed, and every set the seed gets bigger and like the plant grows, and it's excruciating for all of my friends.
It's okay. I think all comics use their friends like that to some extent.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like all my friends also go to stand-up shows and shit.
Yeah, so they have to hear it twice and go like, wait, that was from earlier.
That was just from me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't ever write any jokes, like I don't, so it's like I just try and like riff it, and then every line that gets a laugh I make a note of, but like I'm not really out there being like, oh, I'm gonna like write it this way now, and I wish I was better at that.
Do you record your sets?
Yeah, and then I never listen to the recordings.
Yeah. I have a really bad habit of not listening, but every time I listen, I come up with a better tag or whatever.
Yeah. You think
It's the grind.
Every time.
Every time. But like, so I recorded a set, and it was at that Julie, one of the owners of Infinity Room, Julie Shadlow, she had a mic, and
Very safe, socially distanced, big mics.
yeah, very responsible CDC buzzword. And so I recorded that one, but like there was a chunk of it that didn't go well. So there's part of me that's like, I don't want to hear anything because I know that, and it was the end also. And so I was like, I know that part's coming, so I don't want to hear that, and I don't. hear how I messed up. I don't know. That's just how
You
I
can listen and then know how you can do better. But yeah, I'm going to Puck.
Yeah, dude. I have audio recordings from like 2016 that I was listening to the other day, and it's just like that's what I do when I listen to audio recordings. I was like, ooh, let's go back in time and see how shitty I was.
And then you're like, that was actually pretty good. I like that one.
I'm like, that's actually a pretty good line.
Okay, here we go. Dylan, have you ever heard of the game show that's on television called Jeopardy?
Oh, you know it, baby.
Nice.
Back. Get what's due, motherfucker.
Shit. I'm afraid.
I love
You
it.
ever played that before?
No. I mean, yeah, kind of. Not really.
Worked on it really
Winging
hard.
it. Anyway, no, that's
Keep
the
playing
theme song to
Minor Key.
Jeopardy. But this,
Oh,
yeah.
it's in minor key.
So this is Jeopardy. So what you're gonna need to do, just a second. You're gonna just because it's distracting. No, you're good. I like it. But yeah, so what you're gonna need to do is find something that makes noise. If you're not gonna be using your mouth to make noise, to buzz in. But how this game works is it's just comedy trivia stuff.
I'm looking for something to make noise. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, that's fine.
You can also use your face.
Yeah, some people like Zach often will just go or whatever.
So I got a soundboard now.
Oh yeah, nice. So this is I've got some categories here. You guys are just gonna buzz in. Some of the nuance to this is Dylan, since we're over the internet, you can buzz in at any time, but Emma and Zach have to wait until I'm done reading the whole question.
Nice. You guys are
buzz in. And so I think that's it. Do you have a buzz in noise?
I'm just gonna clap.
Nice, I like that.
That's a noise, right?
Well, and I got you. I have you in 3 places right now, so yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Emma.
Since we're approaching Halloween, I'm gonna do a spooky noise. I'm gonna go.
Oh, that'd be like a boo. But okay.
No, it's ear.
Fuck! I didn't hear that at all.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I guess she's right here next to me, so I'll probably hear it. But
Okay,
she is
I'll just
I might not hear anything. I don't know.
I'll just say ghost noise.
Ghost noise?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
Way better.
Like that.
That's pretty scary.
That first thing was. Don't ever do that again.
I will never do it again.
I don't even know what it was. Is it a face? Where you just made a face?
Hair's standing up from the.
Yeah, it's ghost face.
Back of my dick. Zach, what is your noise?
Can you hear this? Never mind.
You're freaking out the dogs. Leo set up.
I was trying to find something spooky, but I think it was just the sound of some girl getting murdered saying "bitch, what the fuck."
Oh God.
Great.
So instead, I'll just say "bitch, what the fuck."
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so anything else I forgot?
I will keep score.
Emma keeps score, and here are your categories, Dylan. Category number 1, doing a comedy. That means we all do comedy, so you should understand. And I
don't understand.
So it's just a trivia question based off of stuff that you have heard since you've been doing comedy.
Oh, okay.
And what?
Nothing.
Yes. What's the fucking face?
I don't know.
You two there was a big debate on whether that was a good name.
No, I had. Okay, so one of the trivia questions I came up with, I had a big fucking problem with.
Any category.
Yeah, because it was fake.
Because okay, so what I did,
I made it up.
so I was like, this is one of the. Never, it doesn't fucking matter.
Do a comedy. I'll do a comedy. Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
So that's category number 1. So category number 2 is Phillips, Hedberg, or Wright. That is one-liners, and you have to guess whether it's Emo Phillips, Mitch Hedberg, or Stephen Wright.
That's fun.
Who said the one-liner?
Good. Whatever that's category, right?
Yeah, that is
Thank
a
you.
good category.
Fuck this game up.
Category number 3, name that comic.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some trivia about the comic, and you're gonna name that comic. Category number 4, Geez, who died? or alternate title, something funny about this. And it's not comedians, but it's famous people who've died where something funny was about that one. Yeah, and those are the categories. So Dylan,
I said something funny about the way you're talking. It's fine.
Something funny about this. So Dylan, you get to choose first. Doing a comedy, Phillips Hedberger, right? Name that comic, or geez, who died, or something funny about that.
Well, let's all find out what the fuck doing a comedy is.
Doing a comedy. Here we go. Oops. Oop. Okay. These are all just in my head, so if it's just okay. So you're not on a half pipe about to do this. You've just stopped by a comedy club and are about to surprise bump less experienced comedians. This set.
Oh,
Bitch, what the fuck?
Emma,
drop it. Fuck.
A drop-in.
were you gonna say drop
Drop
in?
it.
Yes, I was gonna say drop-in.
Cool. Everybody got that one all at the exact same time.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
I was gonna say drop-in.
No, those are Emma's points.
I mean, yeah, I did hear her first, but everybody said it at the same time, and then not including Zach, and then Zach said it way later.
So
Yeah.
who gets the point?
I knew what it was though.
Gets the freaking points.
If
Next
Emma,
category.
Oh.
Emma, choose the next category. Doing a comedy, Phillips Hedberger, right? Name that comic, or the other one.
Let's do Phillips Hedberger,
Something
right?
funny about this.
Wait, is that a separate category, or is that also Jeez Who Died?
That's Jisoo died.
Okay.
That's just I'm slowly getting that one in there because Jisoo died. That's not a thing anymore. There's no more dead comedians to talk about.
Oh, good.
We used them all.
That's great. Yeah, let's do Phillips Hedberger, right?
Phillips Hedberger writes, here we go. So you guys buzz in, and then you're going to say which comedian it is. Buzz in first. I installed a skylight in my apartment. The people who live above me are furious. Dylan.
Right.
Stephen Wright. That is the answer. Very nice.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Very nice. And Dylan, pick the next category.
Dude, let's do a comedy.
Doing a comedy. Okay. This set is I didn't write this very well. This set is this is the one word I'm looking for the set that is first and likely the throwaway set. But you got to take one for the team. Dylan.
Bullet.
Bullet. Bullet is the answer. Dylan Jones with bullet. All right, cool.
Point.
Point, Dylan. Pick the next category.
Something funny about this.
What's funny about this? Okay.
I'm getting
I'll start easy with just this one sentence. Here we go. The president of her fan club shot and killed her.
Ghost noise.
Emma.
Who is Selena?
Selena is correct.
I forgot her name.
1995.
Selena Williams, famous tennis player.
You're right. That is hilarious. What?
The irony is what's funny there.
She got robbed in that wide open or whatever that's called. The
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. Selena Williams. That's where she was murdered by the president of her fan club.
Wow.
Barack Obama, actually, he was president of her fan club at the same time he was president of the United States. Little known fact.
Yes, very little known.
Did he Selena?
At least.
Name
Yeah, then
that
he pardoned himself. Presidents can do that.
Yeah.
comic.
Name that comic? All right. Here we go. This comedian, born in 1957, this comedian started comedy in 1978. In 1989, his first album hit number 89 on the US Billboard 200. It's pretty good. In 1990, after already becoming an arena comic, released one of the most divisive comedy albums in history, recorded at an unadvertised show for a small crowd, followed by 7 albums, including the sequel to that one, The Day the Laughter Died.
Dylan clapped.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you clap. My bad. I was reading and I have a trouble doing that.
What? I'm glad that you continued because now I have no fucking idea.
Oh, fun.
Oh, bitch, what the fuck?
Zach Chappell!
Is it Andrew Dice Clay?
It is Andrew Dice Clay.
Nice.
Point Zach.
I just learned about him on the
Oh.
Showtime documentary last night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Cheating.
it's crazy how I never realized how popular he got.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
within a couple years. Yeah.
It was like he was like legit rock star status where he was just saying his jokes and people were just like saying them at the same time, like they were singing along to fucking songs.
Unbelievable, dude.
Zach Chappell, pick a category. We have
Yeah, what do we have left?
Philip Tedberger Wright, name that comic, or something funny about this.
Let's go name that comic.
Name that comic. This comedian was a cast member and writer on Saturday Night Live. Started comedy in 1987. They also won a college comedy They also won a college comedy contest and left school to move to Los Angeles, and starred as one of the main 4 in Ghostbusters, and has a comedy album titled Problem Child. Dylan.
Freaking Bill Murray. Wasn't he a Ghostbuster?
He was a Ghostbuster.
But not the Ghostbuster that we're talking about right now. Who the fuck is this guy?
Bitch,
Oh,
what the fuck?
What? No, I what?
But
You guys are all going to hate me after this.
Was it Dan Aykroyd?
No, not Dan Aykroyd. Zach Chappell.
Is it? Oh yeah, we're gonna hate you because it's obviously not. It's none of the Ghostbusters. They were just in Ghostbusters.
No, one of the 4 Ghostbusters. The main 4.
Oh, we're all gonna look like assholes when none of us can make a
Black guy.
What's his name?
Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers is not in Ghostbusters. Any of the Ghostbusters, including the new one, he is not in.
Man, you set me up. Now I look like
Okay.
an asshole.
Her album Problem Child debuted in 2010, and Leslie Jones.
Oh,
that
the
Ghostbusters.
new Ghostbusters.
God damn it.
With the curveball. That was a good one.
Curve. Thank you.
It's the Ghostbusters no one cares about.
Yeah,
Who-
we look like assholes because we didn't like the lady. We didn't know anything about the lady Ghostbusters.
Nobody here's seen it.
You said,
So
yeah, I've seen.
that's fine. It's not like, oh, you have?
You gotta watch. You gotta
I'm
watch
afraid.
Ghostbusters.
There's still too much CG going on, and it kind of turned me off just by the trailer.
It was all the CG.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
I'm just afraid. I don't want it to be bad, and then I'll feel sad.
bad. It's so bad. It's hilarious how bad it is.
Damn it.
Well, I mean,
Is
it's
it
not
worse
like
than Ghostbusters? Is it worse than Ghostbusters 2?
I don't know if I've seen Ghostbusters 2. To be honest.
Okay, it was forgettable. There's like pink slime in the sewers or something like that. It's been a while.
Oh yeah,
Who picked that category?
that was Zach.
Zach, pick another category.
Can I name that comic again?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay, something's fishy.
There's only one. Okay. Something's funny about this. Not something
Funny
fishy,
about
nothing
this.
fishy.
No fish involved.
In 1993, this actor was shot on set by a bullet from a dummy round that was already trapped in the barrel, which caused the bullet to be fired from the barrel with almost the same force as if the round were live. And it struck the actor in the abdomen. Later, he was tried to have surgery, and that didn't work. And he died. He got hit with a bullet.
What year?
1993, he died. It's hard to say he was shot because it hit him and it bounced off, but it still hurt him really bad.
And he died from
I
that?
think I remember the story and I think I remember the movie, but I don't remember the actor's name at all.
Dude, you look like the dude in Fifth Element with the half of.
Looks like he's going through his Misfits phase. All right, Brandon Lee, son of Bruce Lee.
That dude, that guy's lost to history.
The movie The Crow.
The fuck's Brandon Lee? Oh, that
Right.
Jet Li.
That's so crazy. I was around every single part of it because I was like, I remember Bruce Lee from the story, and I remember the Crow from the story. But who remembers Brandon Lee?
Who's Brandon Lee? He's that guy who died in that one movie.
Boy, what a way to go.
Yeah, he famously shot with a gun on set. Supposed to be a dummy.
And that movie still exists. They just kept making the movie.
And that scene.
Who even brought real rounds? Like, there was just a guy with like, oh, we can use Steve's gun. I don't know.
Let's say there's something funny going on here.
Set that up. Somebody set that up and was like, this looks like a dummy round. Let's have fun with it.
Lots of conspiracies based on like jealousy because he's Bruce Lee's son.
What?
I'd be jealous.
So yeah, Bruce Lee had one son, and it was the guy who started The Crow. And a lot of people think that the bullet was put in there put in there wrong on purpose, so it would shoot him and kill him.
What is The Crow?
Oh wow. Okay, let's go to. It's a movie.
Oh,
It was a comic book first.
The guy with he's got a white face. He's got the black stuff right here. He wears like electrical tape on his hands. He's got a.
Does he have a devil lock like Zach?
check it out. I'll check out The Crow.
At least check out the scene where Brandon Lee dies. It's interesting that they kept it.
Oh, they kept it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the girl in Jaws that gets her hips broken, and that's why she's screaming, and it's not the shark.
God, dude, that's even more fucked up.
Or like the scene in Lord of the Rings where Aragorn kicks the helmet.
Kicks the what?
The scene in Lord of the Rings where Aragorn kicks the helmet and he breaks his toe.
Oh, that's fun.
Why are they keeping those?
Authenticity.
It's real.
Sells.
It's real acting.
Okay.
And it's already happened. It already happened. Keeping someone's death scene in a movie is kind of a weird one, though.
Who's picking? Dylan. Phillips Hedberger Wright. Name that comic or something funny about this.
Phillips Hedberger Wright.
Here we go. We still have 5 left of these, so keep them going.
Hell yeah.
I'll always remember the last words of my grandfather, who said, "A truck."
Ghostface.
Emma.
Emo Phillips.
Emo Phillips is the answer.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
I could just hear it in his voice.
It's hard not because all 3 of them have very. I want so badly because I want really badly to do the impression. I should do the other impression. I'll do the other one. I'll do one of the. Anyway, okay.
Always remember.
Well, because then you'd know which one it isn't.
Yeah.
So it'd be a one or the other.
That's true.
Which still be kind of fun.
Let's do another one.
Emma. All right. Phillips Hedberger Wright.
It's fun.
I used to be a hot tar roofer. Yeah, I remember that day.
Ghost Noise.
Emma.
Stephen Wright.
No.
Oh shit.
Dylan. You're not making noise.
Oh, okay, I'll make more noise. I'll make it a really loud clap.
Or you could just scream. Or just clap. No clap. Keep the clap. Dylan. What?
That's a Hedberg joke.
Yes, it is. Dylan Jones.
There you go.
Very nice.
Do another, baby.
Another one of those?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I love to go to the playground and watch the children jumping up and down. They don't know I'm firing blanks. Dylan.
Stephen Wright.
No.
No. Well, can I just go again?
No.
Ghost Noise.
Emma.
He said Stephen Wright, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay. Mitch Hedberg.
No. Zach
Bitch, what
Chappell.
the fuck? Emo Phillips. But I really wanted to say like something stupid like.
I never think of him as that dark, but I guess
Yeah, no, he's dark as fuck.
I guess I guess it's just his voice.
His first name's Emo.
True.
Zach Chappell. We got Phillips Hedberger Wright. Name that comic or something funny about this.
Name that comic.
Name that comic. Okay, this is a long one because it makes me laugh.
Okay.
This comedian was born in 1972 and does not drink or take drugs. This comedian also has a half brother and This comedian's half brother and his wife embezzled millions of dollars from him, both convicted and sentenced to prison. A variety of media sources have characterized this comedian's humor as very unfunny. Dylan, is it you? Yes.
I would say that's Dane Cook.
That is Dane Cook. That is correct. I'm going to keep going, though, because this is funny. A variety of media sources have characterized this comedian's humor as unfunny. Ron White, he does not make me laugh at all, in any way, shape, or form. Nick DiPaolo, he doesn't make me laugh, but that doesn't mean he's unfunny. On a radio station voted by callers calling in, he was voted number 1 out of the top 16 worst comedians of all time. This is a quote from an article that came out when he was at like the peak of his. He's managed to become one of the most overrated comics ever, and his act is boringly stagnant. His second album in 2005 debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200 and was the most successful comedy album since Steve Martin's A Wild and Crazy Guy. Neat. I don't mind him. Dylan Jones, do you want something?
To Dane.
Yeah,
I think he just got too big too fast, right?
Yep.
they were jealous.
But also he was ahead of the curve and people were, jealous.
Dane Cook made this 10-year-old boy laugh so motherfucking hard, dude.
Yeah, they should have asked 10-year-old boys.
Oh my god. Dane Cook was the shit when I was a little kid. I swear
How
to
many cashews have you put on your boner?
God. Huh?
How many cashews have you put on your boner?
Never put a cashew on my boner. I never put the cashew on my boner.
I
But
always thought that was
I can
kind of
only
weird
fit
because he's like it perfectly like conforms to the top of it, and I was like, cashews are really small. It like barely fits on a finger. Anyway,
there's sometimes though when I'm hearing a car alarm, I still say, "Oil is my blood."
hello, I'm a car.
I like Dane Cook unapologetically. I think
He's funny.
there is a time and place and in my life where fucking Dane Cook made me laugh so fucking hard.
Yep.
To my core. It was pure joy. And that's undeniable, dude.
That first Comedy Central Presents is so insane and really funny. It's awesome.
Mind. I had no idea you could do comedy like that.
Yeah. Oh
Now,
man.
sometimes I think that sometimes I think I do Dane Cook comedy. You know, that finger guns bit, that's Dane Cook comedy, guys.
I
And
can
it
see that.
works.
Let's of it. That's fucking Dane Cook comedy right there.
Chad's been compared to Dane Cook a lot.
Yep.
That's because you just kind of look like Dane Cook.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, well, especially in your early days.
All right.
I always compare Chad to Rosie O'Donnell by look.
Yeah, it's the eyes.
So we got Philip Hedberger right. Who got that one? Oh, Dylan. Philip Hedberger right, or something funny about this.
Phillips Hedberger, right?
All right. Is a hippopotamus or just a really cool hippopotamus? Dylan.
That's a Hedberg joke.
That is, it's such a good Mitch Hedberg joke. I love that. Oh man, that makes me so happy.
I know all his stuff, Mitch. Well, at least all his stuff on Spotify, that is.
Dylan.
Oh, right. Fuck. I was just staring into my own eyes.
Philip Hedberger right. They're beautiful. Name that nope. Philip Hedberger right, or something funny about this.
Something funny about this.
Okay, this
$100.
This musician's father ended up fatally shooting him after beating him up all over a misplaced document.
What?
Right after he goes, "Oh, here it is in my pocket the whole time."
Oh my god!
I just added that part.
What year?
Born in 1939, shot and killed by his father in 1984. After beating the shit out of him, he shot him.
Jesus.
Because he lost a piece of paper.
And he was like 40 years old at that point too, 40 or 50.
44.
You Googling this? You can't Google it, man.
No, I was just doing math in my head. No, I'm looking up the Crow on Wikipedia.
Fuck.
I don't really expect anybody to get this, but it's a crazy story that
I want to hear
might-
this story.
you might just go like, oh, anybody?
Ghost noise.
Emma.
Just a wild guess.
Might work.
Is it Little Richard?
No. Marvin Gaye.
What?
Oh, I was close. I was gonna guess Elvis.
I didn't know Marvin Gaye died. That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the document was, but the thing said that his dad beat the shit out of him and then shot him. And then I wrote
What's
down.
That's
that
a
he
guy
found it.
stepping into a government building.
Oh boy.
It was his social security card. He's like, I'm not going down to the fucking social security office.
No, it's funny as they say, like, literally.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I interrupted you, and you're getting way into it. I'm sorry.
No, I was ready to be done with overreacting like that. So you go right.
Oh, awesome. Well, it's just as a document. It could be literally any. It could have been like a takeout menu. It's not like a government document or anything. It's just like the most.
A document. Nobody.
Yeah, it's his fortune cookie that he like really wanted to keep that one and put it in his wallet.
It's like his community college syllabus.
Okay, so we have a few Phillips Hedberger rights left.
Oh, okay.
I mean one. There's one left. So here we go. I used to work in a fire hydrant factory. You couldn't park anywhere near the place.
Ghost noise.
Emma.
It's Edward.
No.
Fuck.
Dylan Jones.
Stephen Wright.
That is Stephen Wright.
Damn it.
Right down the middle. Boom. And that has been Jeopardy.
Yeah. I get $7,500.
Yeah.
Totally.
Boy, you stole the show.
Was that how do the points break down here? Wow.
Yeah.
With a commanding extreme lead, Dylan Jones with 6 points. I should have just gone from the back. Dylan Jones in first place with 6 points. In last place we have Zach Chappell bringing up the rear with 2 points. Very nice.
I do like rears.
He was just watching he was watching Brandon Lee's death video while we were playing. So
he probably was.
No, it's kind of crazy. Listen to this one. Where was it at? Oh yeah, they said the production company sent the firearm specialist home early that day.
So they just put a bullet in.
Yeah,
just a random prop assistant. It was like, oh, this is it's a gun.
And in second place, Emma Jonas. Yeah, nice job, Dylan Jones. That was that's one of the biggest wins we've had here on Jeopardy.
Yeah, that's going to the wiki.
Definitely going in the wiki for sure.
Fuck yeah! You guys have a wiki?
We got stuff to put in it.
Okay. I'm jealous because I kind of wanted the wiki idea, you know.
We could both have wikis.
No, but yeah, but one of them has to be the first one with a wiki, so it's funnier, you know, like something like that was the guy or that was the person who fucking started the first just comedian wiki.
You know what's going to go into the wiki is I think I was the first one to come up with the idea of putting stuff in the wiki on this podcast, so put that in the wiki.
Yeah,
We'll put that in the wiki.
Zach's idea the whole time.
The wiki genesis.
But Dylan Jones is going to capitalize on it first.
I have no motivation.
Like Edison.
We can cross-reference each other's wikis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like really religious about. Never mind. I was gonna make a Wiccan joke. But hey, Dylan, do you have anything for show and tell other than your amazing Reservoir Dogs poster?
You know what? I thought about this, and I thought it's not really officially a podcast unless you talk about DMT. And
yeah.
So I want to show you guys.
Is he about to do DMT on the podcast?
No, I'm not going to do DMT on a podcast.
Damn it.
That'd be the most boring podcast. It's like
sitting there like.
This is I just have DMT on my desk.
You just do it out of like a dab rig?
Yeah, I do it out of a dab rig, and I have like these like super like cool crystals. Like, yeah, if you guys do, we want to like teach the world how to do DMT?
Yeah, I actually have no idea, so
I'm
I'd
not
like to.
DMT.
No, I'm really curious about it though.
I'm gonna do
Can
DMT.
we do a DM tutorial?
Yeah, but this is this is the DMT right here.
Wow.
That's not DMT. I've seen that before.
It's like a yellowish crystally substance. It almost looks like crushed up Molly, if you've ever seen crushed up Molly.
Looks like a bag of eye boogers. I see what you've been doing.
It was gruesome.
Yeah. And then a lot of the times people will get like they'll get like it'll come in a vape pen or something, you know, where it's like it's those crystals mixed with some like vegetable glycerin to be the thing that gets vaporized.
Mhm.
And I don't do the vape pens because you have to take 3 big hits, and if you've ever done DMT, it's almost like it's almost instant the effects, you know. So it's, to get to the third hit, you have to be able to handle the fact that you're already feeling like you're on DMT and you're like, I still need one more.
Oh God. It's so stressful.
So stressful. So then what I decided I was going to do is I was going to get just the crystals, and then I do it out of a freaking dab rig. And then so you weigh out your dose. 50 milligrams is like a proper dose, but maybe start with 30 milligrams, see how you're feeling before you really want to fucking blast off into a whole another universe. And then you just heat it up. But like, I like to Sherpa people through the DMT experience in the way of like, I get like, it's all been happening in this room. I guess that's why did I bring that up when we were fucking talking about what have you been doing during COVID? DMT is what I've been doing during COVID. And yeah, dude, I just like, you know, make the bed, make it like clean the room and stuff like that. And then you just you turn on the music. The Sherpa, I as the Sherpa will be turning on the music, and I'll be like weighing out the dose and setting up the dab rig and getting it all heating up the cup and stuff. And then I hand it over to the person who will be doing DMT, and then they take the hit, and then I take the dab rig away from them, and then I leave the room and turn off the lights, and then they just lay back, and you just trip on DMT, and it's fucking like instant, like unconsciousness, like it's like instantly going into the most vivid dream you've ever had in your entire life, and it's fucking awesome.
That sounds amazing.
How long does it last?
Like 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
minutes is how long the last one. Because like, dude, the first time you do it, it blows your mind to like you just like you have no fucking idea. Like, I hate trying to describe it, but like it's the most powerful thing you've ever experienced. It's so much more powerful than you ever thought in just like intensity, that you're like, oh my God, what was I doing during that? You know, like what was happening to my body? Because the whole time you're worrying about like, there's no way my fucking body can handle this. Like, this is so intense. Like, I'm sure that there's just like blood pouring out of my nose or something, or that my brain's exploded. But ultimately what you're doing is you're just sleeping. It looks like you're sleeping.
That's so cool.
So you're okay. That's what, if I would have to say anything to somebody who's like going to try and do DMT, is that you're going to be okay. And you always come back. You'll never not come back.
That's interesting. I don't know. I've always wanted to do it. So that actually like puts me a little bit more like in the comfort zone of it. Maybe I'll come up and like visit your apartment and like go for a little 20-minute sesh. How do you get it? Like, I mean, don't bust anybody, but like, is it an internet thing?
Yeah, actually, I got it by meeting a guy on the Joe Rogan subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
Got it from a guy on a Joe Rogan subreddit. So yeah, basically, you know, I was just like on Reddit, and the Joe Rogan subreddit that somebody posted about making fun of Joe Rogan for talking about DMT, and I just commented like, how the fuck do people get DMT? Because I've been trying to get DMT since I was like 16 years old. 16 years old, I've been like, is when I learned about it and was like, just experimenting with psychedelics, you know, like I'd taken mushrooms once or something, and dude, I'm 27 now, and it's like I finally got it. It took like a decade to finally figure out. Because there's just like,
now you probably have like,
they don't want to sell it. Like I have like this great drug dealer who fucking, you know, will sell people drugs, you know, all sorts of different drugs. But he like didn't believe in selling DMT because he's just like some fucking weird hippie. He's like, no, dude, capitalism can't be involved with DMT, man. And I'm not.
How much does he charge for mushrooms?
Huh?
How much would he charge for mushrooms? Because that seems like the same kind of, you just like get it from the earth, man.
Dude, it's not the same at all. It's fucking like blasting your brain into a whole nother existence.
Oh yeah, that's what I've heard. It sounds really interesting to me.
Not even comparable to mushrooms. You'd have to eat you have to eat more mushrooms than your stomach could handle to have that psychedelic of a fucking trip.
So cool.
It's fucking crazy.
I think I'd freak out.
Well, you might. Well, I don't think you have the ability to like physically freak out, right?
Yeah.
You will freak out. That's the thing. You're gonna freak out. It's gonna be
I don't like freaking out.
It's gonna be so intense that you're gonna be like, I'm dead or something. There's no way.
But you're not like trying to get out of the house. That's not what's happening to you. Like you said, you are just kind of laying there, right?
Yeah, you're just laying there. You're always gonna be just laying there. In the real world, you're always gonna be just laying there.
But in your brain, you're several universes away,
flying through the universe at 4 million miles an hour. Like you're being like you're strapped to a rocket.
That's too fast.
You have to completely surrender control over your environment, which is I think that's what makes people freak out, is that they completely lose control of their environment. And like DMT happens to you, and there's like nothing you can do about it once you take the hit. It's like you fucking are along for the ride, dude. So, dude, people should do DMT, but it's like fucking just.
I feel like you got to be ready to do it. Like,
don't do it on a whim, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
that seems like good advice.
And if you're like thinking about giving somebody DMT without them knowing, don't ever fucking do that. Don't ever do that. Holy fuck, dude. That could really break somebody's freaking whole world.
Wasn't there an open mic where someone had a DMT pen and then somebody hit it thinking it was a weed pen, Zach?
No, but there was an open mic where someone just hit a DMT pen outside and got real weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like a little vape one, so he probably just did like a little thing. And
yeah. You do just a little bit. The thing is what I'm talking about is like 50,
like a heroic dose,
like doing the freaking dab where it's all one hit, you know, to where you get the whole experience in just one hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the experience I'm describing. I'm sure I can't vouch for the like, oh, I had a dab pen, or like I had a freaking little vape pen and I took one hit. I can't vouch for that experience because I've never.
Yeah, I've seen comedians fall asleep in a chair in the middle of their set.
Yep.
When they did one hit out of a vape pen. So yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah.
Oh boy, and then I got to follow him.
Yeah. Killed.
Wait, somebody went and did DMT on stage?
I mean, he was drunk, and he also had been, I think, hitting his DMT pen, just kind of like a vape pen, kind of here and there. Just kind of, yeah.
No, you need to see. I think this is why people don't sell people DMT.
Yeah.
It might be why don't sell people DMT.
Yeah, no one should sell that guy DMT.
That guy was like, what the fuck is that guy doing?
He's hanging out. Hey, Zach, do you have a show and tell?
Yeah, well, it was pretty cool until Dylan went and showed his DMT, but this little joint that I rolled on this.
Oh, yeah, cool, dude.
Whoa, but look, I got Crust of the Clown holding it.
I love that.
Whoop. Where's that? There it is.
Or we're not going to be able to see it. Oh, I
the Lego Krusty the Clown. Yeah, this Zoom background's really fucking up all my shit.
Yeah, I love that, dude. Wait,
Well done.
Yeah, I also put some crack in it. I sprinkled some crack in the middle of it that I made in my coffee pot. We all got cool drugs, okay, Dylan?
But
I got some Flexerol over here, some low-grade muscle relaxers.
are you like a knickknacks guy? You have like cute little knickknacks like that Krusty the Clown, is that a regular thing you do?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, wait,
actually,
I'm gonna
show your shelf.
yeah. Let me see if I can get this background off.
Like
I couldn't. I have a dog. That's Leo. And hold on. Here's. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, I should get the other thing. He's got a good sweater. Right?
It's all my weird little knickknacks.
Yeah, there you go. That's some good show and tell right there.
Yeah, so yeah, you're a knickknacks guy. Wow.
Yeah, you could say that. Also got these.
I mean, not like that's like what makes you you, but like you do. Cause like you guys nest.
I've never a bunch of like little shit.
I've never learned how to nest. You know. I just
can't help it.
Shit.
Yeah.
You move a lot.
Set your rooms up and stuff. I don't want to show you guys my room because it's just kind of like just shit everywhere.
Have you moved a lot in your life?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Yep.
Yeah, you're the same way. You don't do knickknacks.
Yeah.
I have knickknacks.
I've never lived in a place for more than like 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I move a lot.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'd love to be a knickknacks guy one day, you know, just a spot where it's like, I'm gonna start getting some knickknacks around here.
Dude, all this started because I'd go to the store and I'm like, man, I hate being at this grocery store. I hate being at this Fred Meyer's right now. Fuck it, I'm gonna get myself a little Lego just for a treat.
Oh, and then you treat yourself. No,
just treat yourself with little stuff.
Yeah, because I hate going to the grocery store. That's another thing about me is I really don't like going to the grocery store.
Me too.
Yeah.
Every single time I go, I think I'd find a new reason not to like it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a negative Nancy at the grocery store, but like fucking.
I think it's across the board. You were at Winco earlier, which is one of those like places. What do you call it with the cows and a cattle walk, a catwalk? No, that like
corralled,
like being
corralled.
herded.
Yeah, when they're being corralled. Yes.
Yeah, I did a lot of dodging.
But like everybody in a Winco, they're all kind of like they funnel in and then they're like,
There's a path you take, and sometimes people don't stick to the path, and that's when it gets fucked up.
See, what I get stoned before I go grocery shopping, so I'll get in there and then I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, I learned not.
So there's some cereal and chili over here, and then I just kind of like check out stuff. But then there's people, piling up behind me.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we need to get our celery and stuff, and I'm like, no.
I spent a lot of time in the bulk section today.
Bulk is good.
I got some good bulk candy.
I noticed I ate some of your bulk cereal earlier.
Great.
Love those like watermelon sour strips.
No, I thought about getting those, but I had already gotten a bag of Andy's Mints and a bag of mini Reese's.
Yeah. Well, no,
and cereal and granola.
You know, I looked at all the bulk candy. Those fucking watermelon sour belts or whatever. Spendy. They're like more expensive than fucking any other candy there.
Yeah.
Dude, the trick is self-checkout. It's all-purpose flour.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Can I do my show and tell?
Do your show and tell. It's great.
So,
I want to see it.
Dylan, here's a hot tip. If you don't want to get knickknacks, what you can do instead is just get plants. And this one is great. Because
that's a great plant.
It's very soft and fuzzy, like a dog.
I love the fuzzy plants.
Yeah, you can pet this one. It's called a panda plant, and it's really soft and very pleasant to touch.
Try to get. Yeah, it's.
You can see the fuzz. Yeah.
Focus.
Do you put it by the window, or is it just kind of like a?
This one's by the window.
Okay.
It's like a succulent, right?
Yeah, I think
Does that
so.
count?
Yeah, that's a succulent. So you just water. I just water it every once in a while when the soil's dry.
Yeah.
I'm honestly amazed I haven't killed it yet. I've only recently started to not kill every plant that I own. I don't know what it is.
I killed one, and it's fine.
Well, it went outside too early, and then you stepped on it.
Yeah, I stepped on it.
That'll do it.
Should I show and tell our other plants?
Yeah, you should go grab that one.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I tried to show that on a different podcast, and
Oh yeah.
Internet went out. No, we have a really good plan. That one's really good, but we have one that's like really good and it's also like cute. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to be like. You'll see. It's great.
Plan. Hey, I wanted to talk about your show and tell, Chad, your dog. There's a thing that happens to me when like I see other people's pets, like especially like in videos and like pictures, where I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I can get that.
Oh, and it makes me concerned. Like, am I a psychopath? Because I feel nothing when I see. Oh my god! Look at that little guy.
That's hilarious. Look at the plant though.
I love it. And then you show me a plant, and I love it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's really cute. My dog's just a dog. He's a regular dog. He's fine. But yeah,
I love that.
Isn't that thing great?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I trimmed weed during the pandemic times.
How was that?
I mean,
Did you get a bunch of free trimmings?
Weed trimmer, and then the motherfucking August complex fire fucked me up, dude. Fucked me up.
Did it take out your whole workplace?
No, it didn't. It didn't take out the workplace, but it definitely nobody could go harvest their weed. You know, all the roads were blocked and stuff. So you know, people don't think about that. They always think about like, oh, this family lost their house, but think about the weed farmers.
Yeah, all those stoners.
And stoners in California are getting campfire kush, and they're just gonna have to deal with it.
That sounds great.
Dude, because like if it's too smoky for too long, the weed will start smelling like smoke.
Yeah, I can see
They'll
that.
probably just brand it as a smoked weed.
Yeah.
Roll with the punches.
Nobody's gonna want to smoke it.
Well, Zach, where'd you go? You're indoors now.
Oh yeah, I finally got back from my trip.
Yeah. Nice hike.
Yeah, it was a pretty good night. It was a pretty good hike. Saw some.
I think I have a cool background. I don't want to do it. I don't want.
No, you're gonna need a cool background for what's coming up. It's coming down the chute.
I'm gonna try to get a cool background too.
Okay.
Mine's gonna be food probably.
Oh, you know what you can do is. Oh, I don't know if you can do on a phone actually. Oh, that's nice. What is it?
It's my food that I made a couple days ago.
Oh. Okay, well, now I'm hungry. But before I eat, we're gonna do. My hat blends into it. It makes my head look really weird shape. We're gonna play a round of.
Play a round of.
Top three.
Top three.
Oh, what happened to everybody?
I'm gonna.
I'm here.
Okay, good.
Oh my god, that's great.
I didn't hear everybody yelling and screaming for a top three.
So we play top three. Top three.
Top three.
Hey.
Sorry, okay, so you know when you're just somewhere in public and then there's a piano, you're like,
wait,
touch the piano?
Wait, before you say that. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you know, you're in public and you like walk by a piano, maybe there's like a piano in like a mall or something. So you say to yourself, you know what? It doesn't say don't touch this piano. And then you walk up there and you crack your knuckles, and then you just go, and then people in the mall go, oh, okay.
Okay, top three.
Top three.
I hate that guy. The guy who does that, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, that's no good. I'm looking at my head too much.
I was born that guy.
Oh, is that you? I'm sorry. I mean, it's like I get over it, you know. It's like I'm not gonna hold a grudge, but in that moment, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody, is everyone prepared?
I almost beat the shit out of a 9-year-old just because, like, that was today. Just because some kids piss me off sometimes. He broke a bottle in the parking lot, and then he rode away on a bike, and I was like, I think I should have like hit him. But
you should have thrown a bottle at him.
The one that was broken.
Yeah.
I should have killed him.
Yeah.
Top three.
Top three.
Top three. Okay.
Start, Leo.
Thank you. Okay, here's the deal, everybody. The top three is a time in our lives when I have pre-selected a category of things. We each will be naming our top three of things in said category. These things can be real, they can be hypothetical, you can have encountered them in your life, or not encountered them in your life. Just your top three, period, the end. Yep. Is that I got it all right?
Do you have a top three period?
Top three periods. The one in high school where my crush was so bad that I got to stay home for 2 days and eat a lot of ice cream. That was pretty dope. And then, well, okay, my top three most memorable periods are not necessarily pleasant because like that sucked.
This is why this game goes like out of control because it's really hard to. Oh, we got in different places now. That's fun.
Things you pick a top three of something you don't like. You know, like who's your
Bottom
top
three.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that'd be interesting.
that would be interesting. Perhaps next week we'll visit the.
I think it should still be the top three of something you don't like. You know, not the bottom three.
Okay.
Top three of something you don't like.
Top three Nazis.
Yeah, top three Nazis. I don't want to break the game.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really having to rethink everything here.
I want to hear about your top three periods.
Okay, well,
I think Hitler would be like the number one because it's like he's popular.
The number one Nazi?
I don't know. We got one who's pretty popular in the White House right now. Okay, folks, we're not talking about top three periods this week. No, we're talking about since we're approaching the scariest day of the year, Election Day.
Oh.
Just kidding. We're doing top three movie monsters.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, movie monsters, a classic top three. How exciting! We're gonna take a peek into everybody's tastes.
Ooh,
right starting with
any order? What's the
whatever you want. Truly,
okay.
However you want to do it, it's great.
One really memorable monster for me.
Oh, you want to go first? Okay, I was gonna let you go last so you can.
Oh yeah,
I think that's what he meant by order.
Yeah, that's what I meant by order.
Oh, I thought you meant of the items. Okay, well, we're gonna start with Chad Johnson. We're gonna hear Chad Johnson's top three movie monsters. Chad Johnson, lay it on. It's oops, I just wrote on the couch number one.
Well, I have to say, Tim Curry did a really great job in Ferngully as the. Is it Hexus? What is it? Zach, look it up.
That sounds right.
Is this the second week in a row you've referenced Ferngully?
The blob.
Yeah, he's like the tar. He's like the pollution blob.
Yeah.
And he takes over things and he kind of kills them when he touches them.
Oh,
it's interesting. Very, very hippie movie. I like it.
Who's he play?
Are you still like just
Hexus?
Very cool. Yeah. Hexus. Yeah. That's a good movie monster. I like it.
Great choice. Number two.
Number two. Oh, let's go. Fucking.
You want a drum roll?
No, sure. I mean, you like to drum roll, so go for it. Yes, I want a drum roll. Yeah, kid from Problem Child. Fuck that kid.
I'm sorry, I loved the drum roll so much. I missed your monster, dude.
The kid from Problem Child. I'm just trying to think of something that I hated to watch, and I just hated that kid.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
Problem Child. What's Problem Child?
Problem Child is a movie with I think it's John Ritter, and some just annoying little kid who's like, he's got like I think John Ritter's the stepdad, new stepdad, and kid's like, yeah, well, watch how much I can use my slingshot. It's right in the wake of Dennis the Menace.
Classic category. Annoying child.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a different one. Dennis the Menace, Problem Child, and there was Annoying Child. Number three is gonna be the Hydra from Hercules. The Hydra from Hercules is pretty good. I can't think of any like big gnarly ones that there's probably a lot of like.
I mean, the Hydra from Hercules, sure, but you mean like the Hydra from just Greek mythology? Or?
Yeah, but the one that's in the movie Hercules, the cartoon, the Disney one, that's a pretty specific one, and they did a really good job doing that in a time where computer animation mixed with hand drawn animation wasn't done very often, and so they mixed it in a really cool way.
Oh, whoa, dude! I didn't know that so much went into the Hercules thing. That one specifically, that scene.
Yeah, it was early computer animation, and it was really well done.
Yeah, I freaking love Hercules, man. That's one of my favorite movies.
Right.
I should watch it again.
Yeah.
I really like how. Have you guys ever seen Fantasia? Like the first, like the OG one?
Not 2000.
Hercules almost seems like they're doing an homage to Fantasia because there's like a scene in Fantasia with the little like what are they called, centaurs or minotaurs?
Oh yeah,
whatever they are, and then like freaking all the cute little cupids come and make the centaurs fall in love because they're so dumb. I guess centaurs were like pandas. You had to force them to fuck.
Super cute though.
You know, and then we all say that like zoos are awesome, but you know, it's like I think there's some like weird panda stuff going on, guys. Like,
you see that gorilla video?
They're just like they don't want to. It's like, well, I feel like you're giving them a weird environment.
It's got to be awkward to be a centaur and have sex because like front legs would go over like you'd see what a horse had like would be like having sex, right? But then what do they do with their arms? They're just up in the air. They can't reach anything.
Yeah. No
they grab the reins.
That's what you high five the reins.
I'm gonna look it up real fast.
Wait, Zach, you can't do that because it's your turn to deliver your top 3
movie monsters.
Look
top
up
3 movie monsters.
77.
You were gonna look up centaurs.
Yeah, exactly what I was gonna. That's exactly what I was about to look up. Actually, I'll wait a second though. My top 3 movie monsters. Number 3.
Number 3
is the T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Scary.
I like that.
Great choice. Very frightening.
You can't beat him.
Tiny arms, big mouth.
Yeah.
Number 2, Zach.
Number 2 is Jaws in Jaws 3D when he goes to the sea park. It's scarier than a shark in the ocean. It's just a shark hanging out in a sea park.
What's he do? Prey on underage girls?
Yeah, except it's also in 3D.
Ooh. That's freaky deaky. Zach, you're number 1.
Number 1. You know, I'm going to give it to is my man, the Balrog from everyone's favorite Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings.
Is that the dragon? No,
he's like a beast that lives in the caves. Mines of Moria. It's a little fire monster.
Yeah, he's the one who like fucking whipped Gandalf's foot and dragged him down.
Yeah, and Gandalf's like, "You shall not pass." And smashes the dude. That scene, I stood up and clapped when he did that in the movie theaters when I was a kid.
You stood up and clapped?
Pretty sure. I stood up and clapped my ass. I stood up and clapped my ass cheeks.
Did it sound like this?
Yeah, I was eating a lot of those Regal hot dogs at the time.
They have hot dogs.
Footlongs.
That's good.
All right. Dylan. I
guess it's my turn now.
It's your turn. Are you ready for your top 3? Let's see what this one is.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go for my number 3. I want to say the bad guy in the Matrix. I can't forget it. I can't remember his name.
Oh, Agent Smith.
Agent Smith.
Oh, the guy he plays a lot of other roles in other movies. That guy?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, he's also in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Oh, Agent Smith's in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah,
He plays Elrond.
Round. Okay.
I forget his name. He's got a Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving. What?
There it is.
That's that guy?
Yeah,
You made that name up. Just right.
right, Zach.
Hugo.
I'll just confirm it right now. I don't even need to Google it.
That's Hugo Weaving, right? Same with V for
Hugo-
Vendetta, and yeah, same guy across the board. He's in every movie.
Yeah, let me look up. He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah, Zach, put him as your background. As Dylan tells us his number 2.
Good call.
Oh, I can't do that for my.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Number 2 is that one. I can never remember their names, but I remember them, and that's important. And I'm gonna say Macaulay Culkin in The Good Son.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never seen it.
dude.
Is that another bad child movie?
Yeah, he's a murderer.
Oh my
Oh,
God, it's so fucking good.
that
Wait,
sounds
does
fun.
he actually kill someone? He tries to kill Elijah Wood, right?
What?
He tries to kill Elijah Wood. He causes like this crazy car accident.
We're like 5 and 6 at the time. It's crazy.
He kills a dog.
What?
Macaulay Culkin is evil as fuck, and he's like totally fucking with Elijah Wood's mind, dude. He's like fighting the shit out of him. Where
That
everyone's
sounds fun.
"It's okay, Elijah. What's going on?" But his name's not Elijah.
Macaulay.
God, dude. That
That
movie.
sounds great.
So yeah, and Macaulay Culkin is like super evil, and he's coming hot off of freaking Home Alone.
Good for him.
One of the things I remember about that movie is the ice. There's an ice lake.
Yeah, he throws his own little sister. Dude, he really tries to kill his little sister a bunch of times, and the whole movie is like Elijah Wood trying to protect Macaulay Culkin's little sister, and Elijah Wood isn't even. It's like fucking. Those are his cousins, you know, like. And his mom died, and his dad had to go do some deal in Tokyo, and so he's staying at this fucking house. And friggin' Macaulay Culkin's just like the most evil fucking dude in the whole goddamn world. He's a little
Now-
kid fucking with Elijah Wood.
Is this billed as a horror movie or is it like a
thriller?
romp? Okay.
It's like a romp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a thriller. It's like it's so good, dude.
Sounds great.
It's great.
I haven't thought of that movie in a long time.
That's crazy. It has my man Elijah Wood in it, who starred in The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and Return of the King.
Ooh, let's see if I can get one more Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you're number 1.
Ooh, that would change it up, because this one is one that like I also don't remember the name of, but I'll be able to describe it. And it really stuck with me. It really stuck with me for a long time, and it was that bad guy, that bad guy in Blade, where he's just like the super like fat dude who's like in this dark room, and like fucking he's just like a super evil bad guy. He's just like he's one of the henchmen, but he was just so grotesque and scary that
Is his name Deacon Frost?
No, that's the main bad guy. You got to look up the freaking the grotesque, gross bad boy.
No, I'm going down the list of the Blade villains.
Jabba the Hutt's it almost like they stole it from Star Wars, because it's got a lot like Jabba the Hutt.
He probably wouldn't be high billed on a list of people.
Jabba is his name Pearl?
I don't know. Look at a picture.
It looks like the fucking Jabba the Hutt guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Holy shit!
Give me a background or something.
Is that how the guy looks, or is it makeup?
Oh my god. His hobbies: archiving information, eating the hearts of infants and children.
Oh yeah, that sounds
like
the
real guy or the
evil guy.
Is that it?
Okay, anyways.
Yes. That's everybody's top 3. Well done.
Hell yeah.
What a board tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
My number 1 was anticlimactic, but I'll take it.
No, it was good.
It was great. No, I love the specificity. It's very good.
Because it could be a sneaker, because there actually is another little wrinkle to this game.
That's right. There is. Thanks, Chad.
Cool.
I thought the wrinkle is a kind of steel drum setting on here.
Oh, there you
That one?
Who let the dogs out?
They're taking the hobbits to Jamaica, Mom.
Oh, there we go.
Nothing?
Yeah, Under the Sea.
Oh, okay, great. Good. Well, that's not it, actually. I lied. The wrinkle is I have written down my own top 3 items of thing in category, and I will now be awarding points based on who matched, if any, my top 3. Ready? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna kick your ass, Zach.
We'll see. We'll just see about that.
One fat guy in Blade. I know it. It's on the list.
Honestly, I looked up a picture of him. He's grotesque. It's like kind of disturbing.
It's really disturbing, and it stuck with me for a long time. Scary.
Does he explode?
In the movie. I think he does explode.
Okay.
They like shine light, like he opens a window or some shit and gets light right on him, and he's like, no, no! It's fucking horrible, dude. It's horrifying.
Oh, awesome.
Dylan, you actually did score with the Nasty Blade henchman, because my number 1 is the pierced guy from Hellraiser, who also is very grotesque similarly. So I'm counting it for a half a point.
Have you seen Hellraiser, Dylan?
Nope, I haven't seen it.
I just watched it last night, and it's so great, and everyone should watch it. It's super scary.
Okay, yeah, Hellraiser.
It's really good. Okay. I mostly included that so I could tell everyone to watch Hellraiser right now, because it's freaky deaky and the makeup is fucking amazing. Okay, the guy with the piercing, he's got this piercing that goes through his cheeks, and it's like a coat hanger, and it like connects down here, and he's got one through his nose, and he talks like this in a very soft whisper. It's really scary.
No.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's already kind of getting me.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Describing it, I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah, well, you will be a lot of bit scared when you watch that movie. It really fucking freaked me out. I loved it.
You're sitting outside on your computer with headphones on, just like on a dark deck. And so I just walk up, she flips the fuck out.
It's just good. That's the way to watch movies, outside in the cold with headphones.
Yeah.
My number two, Large Marge from Pee-wee's Great Adventure. Big Adventure? Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I haven't seen it.
Never seen it.
Really?
Oh my god, you guys are gonna have a movie to watch later!
Yeah, we're gonna watch that.
Yeah,
Pee-wee's
really
Big
great.
Adventure.
It's so good. Well, the thing is, Pee-wee's Big Adventure is a movie that is for all ages and can be enjoyed across the board by anybody, but it also is one of the most terrifying fucking movies you could ever watch in your life.
Terrifying.
Well,
Tim Burton, right?
Yeah, because of Large Marge.
Oh, okay.
And a couple other freaky demon creatures. She is a trucker who Pee-wee encounters late at night in the pouring rain, and they have an exchange, and then her face explodes into a demon face with big teeth and eyes. It's very frightening.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's awesome.
No idea. Do you have to
tear making these weird ass movies like this?
Yeah. Oh, I
Hellraiser, Pee-wee's Playhouse. Do you have to have seen? Okay,
You
cool.
don't have
Not
to
even gonna
have seen-
finish.
Do I give Pee-wee's Playhouse because of the childlike nature of my number two? Top three.
Yes, I
Which
will
was-
give you a half a point for
Oh.
that, and Chad also has earned himself a half a point
Hell yeah.
for the problem child
Ooh,
title character of the problem child.
What was yours again?
Large Marge.
Large Marge.
She's not a child, but it is a children's movie, so Dylan argued well.
And she's the problem.
And
Well,
fat guy in Blade, fat lady in.
Oh yeah, he's large.
But
yeah,
of course, up to the judge's discretion.
yeah.
I'm
This judge is moving on to number 3.
Yes.
And my number 3. Wait, did anyone else score for that? Oh yeah, Chad, you get a point for the Hydra from Hercules.
Nice.
Because they both have very snake-like faces.
Oh.
Right? Does the Hydra?
What was the other one?
The large marsh. When her
yeah.
goes
Okay.
in face, it's very.
Is it like Beetlejuice kind of?
Yeah. Same level of spookiness, but not as much.
In the face.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And then Zach, didn't score.
Oh, come on!
Okay, fine. I'll give you half a point for Jaws 3D because of the teeth. And
okay, cool.
Great.
But then also T-Rex also has teeth, and the Balrog also has teeth.
Yeah, but when we start tossing teeth around like that, the shark has the most teeth. So I'm gonna give it to the shark.
All right.
All right, my number 3 is the monster from Wreck. Which I also wrote down just to tell people to watch Rec, R-E-C.
Oh, like recording.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So okay, Rec is a movie that is Spanish. What is it? No, yeah. That was the inspiration for the movie Quarantine, which I have not seen. I've heard it's garbage. So don't watch Quarantine. Watch Rec. It's a great horror movie that spooks me real good. And that's all that I will say about it because I don't want to give away too much.
Whoa, it's one of those. I'm gonna watch that fucking tonight.
It's really good. You should watch Rec and Hellraiser. That's my double feature.
Oh wow.
Recommendation.
Oh no.
You'll never sleep again. And I'm gonna give Zach a point for the Balrog because I don't know what that is, so it might be the exact same thing. And
it is. I guarantee it. It definitely is.
Great.
100% is. Actually, they had the guy that played the Balrog was also the monster in Wreck.
Yeah, that tracks. Actually, I could totally see that. You said "You shall not pass" or whatever.
Yeah, I have it right here on my computer.
You shall not press record.
Couldn't I get a point just because my movie involves The Matrix in where these movies were made?
That's a great point. I'm going to give you 2 points for that.
Okay, awesome, perfect.
Okay, great. Any other arguments?
No.
Zach?
Was my first one?
Not that I want to say out loud. I think one week I argued
Tim
and I got
Curry,
points
Frank
taken
Gully.
away. So
I mean, it's worth a try.
nope.
No?
No, it sounds like when a cop asks to be let into your house.
Let me into
like
your...
Yeah, everybody knows the cop can't come in unless you invite them in.
What do you think, I'm a cop? I'm not a cop. Do I look like a cop to you? Come on.
No.
Cops also...
Can a cop do this? Huh?
Cops would have plenty of time to learn how to do that.
Damn it.
Tons of time.
I almost ran on the couch again. What your Fern Gully? Yes. Do you have an argument for Hexus?
It's Tim Curry.
Yeah, Tim Curry gets a half a point. That's
Thanks.
fine. Okay. All right. Arguments are closed. Let's see. Let's add up the points here. All right. Rolling in to third place, we have one Mr. Zach Chappell with 1.5 points. Well done.
On the board.
Somebody had to take it. And in second place, it's so close. With 2 entire points is Chad Johnson, everybody.
Oh, I had my fingers crossed and everything.
It was you the whole time. And then with an astounding whole ass 3 points.
3 points?
3 entire points.
Wow.
Mr. Dylan Jones.
This is top 3 and you got 3 points. You got the top 3 points.
Top 3 points.
Baby! I'm fucking the Podchaost up.
Hell yeah.
That's going in the wiki.
That is
That's a high
wiki
score.
material. There it is. 33.
Yeah, 33. That was your victory song for
Top 3.
top 3.
That was great.
Of that.
Now we know everyone's top 3.
I've never seen someone get 3 points in top 3.
Yeah,
Really?
Yep, that's the first time.
it's going the
I
way.
feel like the argument stage is where I really shine.
Yeah,
Yep.
you definitely have argued the most, although I usually don't request it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna start doing it now.
Okay, yeah.
It helps me
Good to have a
decide.
little debate. Yeah, are we what do we come to? Right here. Emails. Already 2 emails. Zach Chappell.
All right.
The podchaost@gmail.com. Send us your emails and we will read them on the show. And we also send Zach a text message. Go back to like 20 episodes and find his phone number.
That's a good one.
That is a really good one.
Mhm.
So yeah, he reads
So,
us
you know what I was
emails
thinking?
written
I'll
in
tell
by
you what.
people, and then we all weigh in.
First of all, have you guys heard of this Jeffrey Toobin guy?
No.
He's
Doesn't
a
sound
like a
familiar.
he's like I think it's
Oh,
a
that
New York
guy.
Times guy that got caught
Yeah.
masturbating on a Zoom call, and he was like, "I fucked up. I thought the microphone and my screen were muted, and I made a big mistake. I'm sorry," and he got suspended. Anyways, he writes in and he wants to know, what are your favorite drinks?
Ooh, wow.
Here we go. Right
Really
here.
fascinating question coming from a guy like this.
So I like this right here. You get some lemon LaCroix, and then you put lime juice in it, or you get lime if they have it at grocery outlet, which right now they don't. So I got the lemon, but I bought lime juice to give it a little squirt in there. Lemon lime and the LaCroix. It's super great. If you get the lime, just put lemon juice in there. It works just like that.
That's a hot tip.
That's a really good drink. It tastes really good. Soda water lime, that as well.
Yeah, I hope you're happy, guy who jerks off on Zoom calls. There's a hot tip.
Really important ones.
Tell him next time he wants. Huh?
It was like a super important Zoom call he was jerking off in.
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah,
context?
wasn't it?
What was the context?
People were like calling in.
No, it was like a New York Times. It was like a meeting, so it wasn't anything televised or anything like that.
But it was some work shit, and he was jerking.
It was some work shit.
Well,
man.
I understand. Sometimes I accidentally schedule my work meetings at the same time as my masturbation, and you just gotta work with it.
Before I discovered he was masturbating, I was like, man, I feel bad for this old guy. I'm sure he doesn't know how to use Zoom. I just learned how to use Zoom like a few weeks ago, and he's just on brand new technology across the board, and maybe.
You know what? I have no sympathy for this guy because this motherfucker, like, what are you jerking off to? People's faces? Dude.
Yeah, dude. What do you jerk off to? People's boobs?
Yeah.
Let him know.
I'm an eye contact guy, baby. only when I'm getting intimate, though.
That's sweet, Zach. Let him know. Let him know. I say next time he wants to get caught jerking off on a Zoom meeting, you should accompany it with a big old glass of eggnog.
Oh yeah.
I almost bought eggnog today.
Hey Emma, what's your favorite drink?
I know.
You don't know?
It's eggnog. Well, I don't know.
Oh, is that what you were?
Yeah, that was my recommendation. But now that I have a second chance, Thai tea.
Oh, Thai tea.
Is that orange shit?
That's that orange.
That's no.
I love it.
She's lying.
I love that
Nobody
orange.
can actually like that. They can just. It's
good.
one of those you drink it and then you push them up a little bit and you go like,
It's
oh,
delicious.
nice. It's very good. No.
I've had the purple shit, but I've never.
The purple shit's so good.
The orange stuff is so fucking weird.
No, you should try the purple shit. The taro like a bubble tea.
It's
is fucking dope.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. I mean, I'll try it.
I'll try it. Purple shit.
Do you like the little balls or do you not like the little balls?
Oh yeah, I like the pearls. I like the little tapioca pearls.
I don't like those at all. I hate them.
I love them. I love it.
don't want to chew anything that comes from the straw.
I didn't think I would like it, but turns out I'm all about that texture.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Squeeze-Its? You remember what Squeeze-Its are, right?
Yeah, the freaking tasty little blues and reds.
Yeah. Do you remember when they were doing those for a while and they made them? It was Jello inside of it, and so you'd squirt it out, and it'd just be like it'd shoot Jello down your throat, and it was the weirdest, like good but bad sensation. But yeah, hey Zach, look up what those are called because I might want to get some sent here, just so I can shoot something down my throat when I feel the need.
My favorite drink is Blue Mountain Dew. I'd say.
Is that the Baja Blast?
Oh hell yeah!
No,
Is
dude.
it-
No, that's different. That's
voltage,
different.
voltage.
No, is it the
Always Mountain Dew. I like
What?
Blue Mountain Dew.
There was one that I saw at grocery outlet called it's called like Liberty Fuel or something like that.
Wow.
You know what?
No, Dylan.
I wanted to give it I gave it the old college try, and
Okay.
I wanted to like it because I was like, maybe I have some liberty in my heart. You know, maybe, like I believe in liberty. Sure, liberty. I like liberty.
Turns out you're a pinko commie bastard.
The dew sucked.
Mm.
It sucked, dude. Some shitty Mountain Dew.
Wow.
I've had Mountain Dew in so long. I used to start getting diarrhea. I think I had it too much. So like every time I'd have Mountain Dew, I'd get diarrhea.
Wow. What?
Yeah. Yep.
I think it was
Mountain Dew-aria.
were you getting Mountain Dew frequently at Taco Bell, maybe? Were you
No, I was just drinking like 2 liters of it a day. Like it was a problem when I was skateboarding a lot in high school. And so I just get it all the time, 1 liter in the morning, 1 liter in the afternoon.
right?
And then just consistently. But then once I started getting older, it would just start giving me the shits, and then the making me have to shit turned into just giving me diarrhea that I had to go deal with in an emergency situation. So then I stopped drinking soda. That helped.
I'm glad you got through that.
Yeah.
I don't drink that much Mountain Dew. Just saying, I just that's the best. I remember what voltage tastes like, and nothing's beating it. Nothing's beating Blue Mountain Dew.
I also really like the taste. No, you know what? I should have gone with the Rockstar because I have a physical reaction because there's the Pure Zero Silver Ice Rockstar. I still drink 2 of those a day still. They're so fucking good, and right after I have something really spicy, I drink it and everything's just on fire in my mouth and the carbonation just hurts the whole way down. And it's just I can just collapse into my hands sometimes and just be like, Yeah, so Rockstar, I keep fucking drinking your drinks on this show, and it's been long enough.
Let's get
I don't understand.
Huh?
Yeah, I keep farting into the mics, and they're about to email me, and then they see one of me episodes where I fart in the mic.
Freaking raspberry lime seltzer, dude. What's your favorite polar? Let's get specific.
Is that the Portland stuff that Justin was being all uppity about?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. Is it Portland stuff?
Somebody in my improv class was talking about that today.
I don't know.
Hey, were those Kool-Aid things called Gel Ooze?
No, this is
Ooze?
it's in
No.
Worcester, Massachusetts.
Oh, you got it down in Worcester.
Worcester. It's from Worcester. I love polar. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Chad or Zach? I meant.
I'm trying to find these Jello things Chad's talking about, but
Yeah, they didn't exist, Chad. You made them up.
yeah.
No, I just.
Or
I was shooting
if they
something
did,
else
they
out
were
of throat.
if they did, they were so bad that they just erased it from the internet.
It might be Kool-Aid brand. Check that, Zach.
Oh yeah.
Well, they have Squeeze-Its. I found a tip of my tongue thing on Reddit that's listing a whole bunch of different types. Kool-Aid Bursts.
Was it Kool-Aid?
No, those ones came in a pouch, kind of like a Capri Sun, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
No, those were in the plastic tubes.
Okay.
But I think I remember those being more just Kool-Aid. It's not a gelatin.
Okay. God, those are so good.
Gelatin?
Yeah, it was Jello. In a squeeze-it bottle. Because I remember it had the tops that you could break off, and then you could have little things, because it went like this, and you stick it up in your lip, and then you look like this, but with fangs.
That's adorable. They're just little kids running around with fangs in their mouths.
There was one at least.
Oh, one.
I'll never know.
It was. Yep. I'm gonna research it. I'll get back to everybody. Sorry for leaving you hanging, everyone.
And then
Other
tell me
one,
what
you
you
know?
Googled so I know what. Next question.
Next question. Thank you.
All right, this one comes from big fan of the show, longtime listener, writes in every week, Jeff Parks. He asks,
Parks.
my mom went grocery shopping without me today. What can I do about this?
Mom went grocery shopping without me. You know what you do? You celebrate, because fucking going to the grocery store sucks, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
True, we did just talk about this. Yeah.
Count your blessings.
But I mean, if I was relying on my mom to grocery shop for me, I'd have to go with that bitch just in case.
Really?
She tried to pull a fast one on me.
She knows I like cheese nips, not cheese its. She knows
Yeah.
it.
What the fuck, Mom? These are lean pockets.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, my mom was cool.
Punching her in the face.
The good shit was.
Yeah, as long as she brings home a bottle of ranch, just tell her it's all fine.
I'd say, Jeff, you should go next time that happens, masturbate into her shirt drawer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a good thing to do.
Yeah,
So she just pulls one out and then the other ones fall out.
Yeah, it's just like a
Paper?
one of those picture things where they're holding hands.
Yeah, paper
You
folding.
know what I'm talking about?
Snippers, snips.
Yeah. Or no, here's a better one. It's like when a magician won't stop pulling things out of his sleeve. Next question.
Hire a magician.
I think Jeff Parks, he should take all the glass grapes on the coffee table and hide them throughout the house.
Oh.
That'll
Really good idea.
Or just eat the glass grapes.
Yeah, just eat them.
And then poop them out, recollect them, and put them back.
On his mom Macaulay Culkin style in The Good Son, you know, like fucking just some crazy mind fuck shit. Like,
Next question, Zach.
Okay, next question. Last question, actually. This comes from one of our foreign listeners. I think I was looking at the numbers one time. It said we had like listeners in like Israel or somewhere in the Middle East. I think this comes from Manhu Kumsalat.
Oh,
It says,
okay. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I think it's a plumbing question. Where can I hire a guy to expand my plumbing hole?
They make kits for that.
They do?
Know, yeah.
You're like a
It'll
DIY
have a
type of
series of it'll start with a small one and then it moves up to like a medium one and then it's ranges. It'll be like 5 or
A lot of bushings and fittings.
I
mean, I'll call a spade a spade. But...
Yeah. You gotta make sure you get water-based lube though, not oil-based, or else it'll wear the silicone.
What about olive oil based?
Well, yeah, then you can lick it off afterwards instead of washing it. So.
Coconut's pretty good.
Yeah, coconut
Good
oil
for your skin.
has been really successful. I would also say use, I mean, in the business, we don't call it coconut oil, we call it pipe dope. It's an important liquid for for expanding pipes. You know, they actually, they make a tool where you can like put it into a pipe and it'll just turn around really frequently. And then you just kind of just like put it into the pipe while it's turning and it'll widen that pipe just enough.
There you go. Stick that in your butt.
You can get something else in there and then you can just solder around the joint there.
There you go.
Cool.
Great medical advice.
Cool. Yeah. You have a good
Manu.
one. Comes a lot, man. Yeah. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Manu.
Oh, Manu.
Kumsalau.
Okay.
I think the T is silent.
Okay.
I like that when he's trying to read it, he's just looking all around his room like, yeah, it's right here. Mm-hmm. Perfect. That's the last email?
Great.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Wow.
Very nice. Cool. Dylan, do you have any other? I mean, I guess I kind of know the answer. When do you do your stickball stuff?
Dude, we're having the championships on fucking Sunday, so the season's just about to be over. So sorry, everybody, but
Can we buy tickets on Zoom?
No, there's no. I don't know if we're. But yeah, I'm actually in the championships. We had our semifinals yesterday. I cracked my rib. I mean, I don't think I cracked the rib, but I definitely have a hurt rib. My rib hurts.
Yep.
I thought you were just putting mans on bases.
Yeah, but you play the field, and so I really took a dive.
Oh, that makes sense.
To catch a ball.
Who's man's on basis?
He's related to.
I think he's from Chad, one of our African listeners.
Yeah. So yeah, play every Sunday. Red Hot Chili Peppers going to be in the fucking championship, baby.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Who are you guys against?
We're against the Neil Diamonds. The Neil Diamonds are about to get fucked up. Well, yeah, everybody's got like a stickball nickname. I'm the Wizard.
Nice.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers has got the Wizard, Wanderer, Big Trip, fucking Robro, and yeah, that's it. Oh, Pickle Rick.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
What a ragtag band of misfits.
Pickle Rick would be stupid unless you are playing a baseball style game, which is like it really works for that.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yep.
It's perfect. And you know what? People were calling him Pickle Rick before fucking what's his face?
Really?
Before the show?
Yeah, the show.
Oh, wow.
That is kind of crazy.
They rhyme.
He
That's
must be
crazy.
Well, oh yeah, I guess if your name's Rick, yeah, it's not that crazy. I just don't really know any Ricks.
Yeah, you gotta meet a Rick, dude. They're great dudes.
Yeah. But then to have that show come out, that episode in particular, and just ruin everything. Pretty sure the world's tired of Pickle Rick stuff right now.
His name was Pickle Rick. His nickname was Pickle Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had a rabbi named Rick when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
He was my rabbi. What?
What's
that face? No,
it sounds like you're starting to say a word, but you're not finishing it, like the old "It's Always Sunny" thing.
Rabbi.
Rabbit.
Rabbi. Like an imam, but for Jews. Rabbi Rick.
Yeah, was he cool? What was Rabbi Rick's deal?
He played guitar. He had an earring.
Oh hell yeah! I love Rabbi Rick.
Yeah, he was all right.
What songs was he playing on the guitar?
Let's see. He didn't. That's that one's sacrilege. He didn't play that song.
Okay.
That part.
He would play,
fucking rock star sponsorships.
Hashki Venu.
You're not sponsored.
That's true.
That's right, making that rock star money.
Hashki Venu?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You see me fart on camera? I'm sponsored by Vogue, bro. I never. You see this ascot? They don't just fucking. They don't just give these to everybody, okay? What did was Rabbi Rick?
Hashki Venu.
Huh?
Was Rabbi Rick ever taking requests?
I feel like he must have played some like more poppy songs.
Like
but
the Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler?
I don't think he played that one.
Is that like super hack?
No, no, not at all. There were other guitar guys who were playing that all the time. Among the Jews, we had a lot of guitar guys.
I couldn't tell if you were like laying on sarcasm.
No, that's real.
Okay.
Summer camp was real.
Rabbi Rick was at summer camp?
No, Rabbi Rick was at the synagogue.
Oh, okay.
So he was all business.
Yeah,
but he was like a cool business.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I'm
looking at Jewish
Rabbi Rick. Actually, he's no longer the rabbi there. They had a falling out with the synagogue.
What did Rick do?
I wasn't there, and it was a while ago.
No,
so I don't really know. I think it was just.
It's a rumor.
Some political.
You got a tattoo.
Yeah, that's right. You got a tattoo.
Too many power chords.
Same reason
No, I'm looking through pictures of Jewish guitar players, and I'm not seeing a Rick in here anywhere. We got Bob Dylan,
shit.
Gene Simmons, Billy Joel, David Lee Roth, Lou Reed, Lenny Kravitz, Neil Diamond, Adam Duritz, Paul Simon, Adam Levine, Leonard Cohen, Susanna Hoffs.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, keep scrolling. No, that's Adam Devine. Adam Levine's Maroon 5. I always confuse them.
Ruined 5 what?
5 albums, probably. I don't know how many albums they have, but he ruined all of them.
High Voice.
Is there anyone out there? Because it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Panic at the Cheese Stick.
Didn't they also do that, like, they did a song with fucking Carlos Santana. You know?
Did they?
Xbox 20?
Give me a pound here and there, and just forget about it.
Matchbox 20.
Oh.
That's Rob. Yeah, it's Rob Thomas.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, so it wasn't like.
Yeah, that's Pickle Rob.
Oh, dude, I don't give a fuck. Anything Santana does, that guy, he fucking nails it every time.
Have you heard the Citizen Cope song with Santana, Sideways?
I have not heard that.
It's really good. So listen to that song, and then watch Wreck, and then watch Hellraiser. And then listen to Sideways after you do that, because it's a really soothing song, and it's a good song. It makes you feel good, really relaxing.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Cool.
I got some homework. I love that.
Yeah. We like to give projects. Do you have any you said you're not doing that many Zoom shows or anything like that, or anything really comedy related that much, but
don't look me up. Oh, you know what? Follow me on YFS_wizard. You can follow. That's a more active Instagram. I'm more of a stickball player than a comedian at this point in my life, so
that's really exciting.
Congratulations.
My stickball Instagram is YFS_wizard.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's exciting, and I'll probably I'll probably find a lot more interesting stickball people there too.
Oh yeah, totally, dude. Oh yeah, and then follow like the stickball, the fucking YFS Worldwide is the
like
one.
League.
The league, yeah, the league. Yeah. I'm just one guy. There's a whole league.
Yeah, I had no idea that it was even a sanctioned thing, really.
It's
is that the right word for it?
Sanctioned as it's gonna be, I guess we're kind of working on making it sanctioned.
Organized is more of an appropriate term.
Yeah, it's some organized sports. We like to have fun, and we play. Dude, I won a car. I did a fucking tournament. There's a guy in Seattle who owns a car dealership and plays stickball, and to get people from the other cities to come and play, he put up a car as the first prize, and we fucking won it, dude. We won like a 2007 VW Bug.
Wow,
that's awesome.
That's rad.
It's a shitbox. It was called the Shitbox Skirmish, but we fucking won that some bitch. Wow, that's so good.
That's super cool.
That's where I'm getting my glory these days. Not really on the stand-up stages, but out there on the freaking stickball, out on the slab at the slab yard.
Well, and you can make dick jokes at both of them.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm the funniest guy there.
That's great.
Nobody else is a comedian. Except for Cam Strong. Cam Strong plays too. He's slapstick.
Oh.
Nice. Slapstick?
Slapstick, that's his nickname, yeah.
I love it.
He doesn't have a stickball Instagram though, so deal with it.
There's part of me that's just like, I want to see if there's a Salem League, and if that's any sort of thing that's possible.
Oh yeah, you can play some stickball. I mean, it's pretty easy to just learn how to play it, and if you have 8 people, you can have a really great game of stickball.
What are the big main rules that are different than baseball, other than you probably don't wear a glove?
Everything, it's wherever the ball lands. That's the biggest thing. Is like you have to pick out like where your pool, where the pool is, where the infield is, and then wherever the ball lands is is what base you got on. So like
single, double, triple.
Yeah, single, double, triple, or over, and you have to have some type of wall. Go to YorkfieldStickball.com and they have like all the whole rule book and everything, and you could freaking learn how to play.
Hell yeah.
It's the best. It's so much fun.
Start our own.
Start your own.
That's fucking awesome.
Sick.
Cool. That's exciting. Well, is there anything else? Or actually, you have a show coming up tomorrow that being recorded tomorrow.
Great. Oh yeah, that's right. So go over to twitch.tv/
stream.
Yeah, stream, but it'll be on Twitch for 2 weeks after. Twitch.tv/Truth or Dare Live to watch Truth or Dare Live. It went great. It was such a fun show because all the comics on it were so funny and nothing went wrong and everything was good.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So we're gonna do it every other week, but the second one would fall on election day.
Would or does?
Well, it does, but I don't know if there's the question of is it appropriate, which I think yes, but there's the question of will people be watching the election instead?
Do you think so, or do you think it's just like how many people? Is there a lot of people that watch it and are like, okay, let's see what's happening the whole time, or doesn't everybody just kind of wait till like, all right, who did it? Who won?
I think people. Well, I know. Huh?
Yeah, I can see that.
I think you won't have their undivided attention, but they still might watch.
Well, I'm thinking because remember last election day, you and I were hosting an open mic at the Den Bar.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was fun.
It was really fun because we checked in with the scores the whole night and everyone started out so optimistic, like, we got this, guys. What a fun night it's going to be.
I was at the Brody Theater.
And then
and it was really fascinating to see everybody crumble.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Man.
It started wavering and we're like, it's okay. It'll come back when they count, Pennsylvania or whatever. But then like halfway through the night, everyone's just getting nervous.
And then it's like, so it's going to be like, even if it is him, it's going to be fine because we'll have a lot of fun jokes about it. Everybody's kind of, you had to be ready a little bit for it. And everybody's like, no, it was like, it's turning into a cartoon now.
Donald Trump was hacked before, like in 2015, it was hacked to make Donald Trump jokes, man. We were sick of fucking hearing about that asshole.
He's been hacked the whole time.
But I think that's what he got roasted so bad
jokes
that
about
he's like,
guy sucks.
Yeah, he got roasted so bad that he's like, well, I'm going to make it never funny.
Yeah. So I don't know if I want to subject comics to that, because I'll be checking in. And I'll be talking about it.
I mean, like, yeah, sure, if you want to do that.
I can't not do that.
Well, then don't do that. If you're going to be the host and be like, oh, sorry, what were you guys talking about?
Well, no, we'll all check in together.
Yeah,
It'll be a group activity.
Yeah, you could do that, and I could easily pull that off.
You should just on Truth or Dare Live, don't try and fucking make it a Truth or Dare live show. Just have it an election night show.
We just do an election night extravaganza.
You could check in, you could do your show and then check in with your apolitical producer of the show who's just behind the camera. So what's it at right now? And I'm like, you just do your show. Don't even ask.
You voted though.
It's bad. Yeah, I did vote.
That's not who you voted for, though.
Hey, we don't talk about it, okay?
Joe Jorgensen?
That was you, Zach.
I have another thing.
Oh, yeah.
I have another thing to plug. There's
hell yeah.
Please.
So James Hardenfeld and Clancy Kramer, they made this show called The Lineup. And I mean, I've only seen it on the Facebook. I guess I'm doing a bad plug because I don't know exactly how they could find it, but just keep your eyes peeled. I mean, just follow Clancy Kramer and James Hardenfeld, and they'll be able to show you where the lineup is. And I play a character in the lineup, and it's really fun.
Awesome.
Yay.
It's like a web series. It's a web series thing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's right.
That's going to be awesome.
And I'm in their funny videos.
Yeah, it's nice to have people around that still want to do things.
Well, we filmed it like a year and a half ago. My mom called me and she was like, "Oh my God, I saw your sketch that you were in." That's exact freaking impression.
Got that Utah accent.
Yeah, that's that Utah. So your sketches you were so cute in it, honey. And I didn't even know what the fuck she was talking about. I was like, what? What are you even talking? There's something we filmed like a year and a half ago that we finally got up in there. We got it up on the web.
Wow.
That
Okay,
means
everyone go find it.
The lineup.
the lineup. Clancy Kramer, James Hardenfeld.
Dylan Jones starring in the lineup.
Not starring. Those two
Starring Dylan
fit
Jones.
role in at least 2 episodes.
A Dylan Jones vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, you can find Clancy's social media information by listening to last week's episode.
Oh, he was on last week. Isn't that
Yes, with James Vasquez.
James Vasquez? He should have had Hardenfeld on. They should have plugged it up. What the fuck? You guys are complaining about this.
No. I told him, we should get James and Clancy on because they do a thing. It'll be so fun.
So, and I'm the person who talks to people, and so yeah.
Fuck Vasquez, you dummy.
And so I had already talked to him, so I was like, well, I'll feel bad if I'm like James Vasquez. Never mind.
Wrong James.
I meant the other one.
Do it. You put James Vasquez in a weird position by having him on the show with Clancy. Why are they together?
Nah, they loved it. It was great. It was great fun.
But yeah, that would be fun. I was also thinking it'd be funny to have Clancy as a return guest, just as the second person on
If only we knew another Clancy.
other people's episodes, because like if we ever have James Hardenfeld on,
Like Clancy Menezquez or whatever. That'd be
Meniscus?
Yeah, Clancy Meniscus. You never heard of the comedian Clancy Meniscus?
Ooh, isn't that an elbow thing?
Oh, my meniscus. He's Jewish.
Clancy Meniscus.
Oh my god. Okay. Zach, do you have anything coming up? Oh, we have the Saturday thing, another one of those insane, stupid shows.
Was that this Saturday?
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Am I doing something this Saturday?
Yeah, you do it.
Wait, is it the Salem one this Saturday?
It's got to be, right? One of the Salem teams has to be on one of them. And
I kind of really liked my role last time.
I'll make sure it's not ours.
Great. Okay, move on.
Oh, come
You're gonna be in
on.
town.
Yeah, I will be.
Or I'll have someone dress up as you.
I got another
Even better.
opening up for famed comedian Clancy Meniscus.
Yeah, he's gonna take this competition down.
Oh, this Wednesday.
And Dylan Fibula.
Sorry, Zach. Please go on.
No, that's it. Honestly, I'm kind of really hungry and I gotta pee.
Okay.
Yeah, get the
I want to plug my penis. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, go plug it up.
All right, cool. Well, thank you very much, Dylan, for being on our show. It's been really nice seeing you and talking to you.
so much. It was fun.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, thank you.
Interrupted every 5 seconds, but I just was having so much fun.
Oh no, it's been super fun talking to you. And yeah,
Get you
hope
down
to
for
see
some
you.
stickball.
Yeah. You still have one more chance this Sunday. Come spectate. Watch the fucking championship. That's the perfect game to go see it.
Smoke some
No, I
DMT, watch some stickball. It's gonna be a great Sunday.
Yeah, I might actually hit you up to come sit to lay in your dark palace and do some DNT.
Yeah, we'll set that up sometime. That'd be great. I'd love that.
Be my shot.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Dude, nobody's fucking investigating DMT.
It could have been any white powder in a little baggie.
No, it's eye boogers in a bag.
It was
No.
yellowish.
The only thing that this would do is just like it would be like fucking evidence to like further prove that I was like a dirtbag in some other crime that I'm accused of.
So it's more
DMT.
it's more useful for your character witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm destroying the character witness. Now I'm not getting in trouble for the DMT. This is a character witness thing.
Perfect. All right. Well, cool. We will talk to you later, and have a good night and enjoy your stickball. What the fuck?
Peace out, gang.
All right, bye, man.
Yeah.
Zach.
What is happening?
Bye, everybody.